Not going to YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. I was wondering why no one on YouTube was commenting. Hello, YouTube. We are back. YouTube is an important one for us because that's where you'll be able to check out this VOD later if you want to rewatch all the building magic. Oh my gosh, why do I keep doing this? Woo. Yeah, sorry, Fabian. You're gonna have to timestamp that and be like, how far are we in? Only 15 minutes. What's up, guys? What's up, Ahmed? If I buy a custom PC from y'all, would I be able to upgrade the parts like GPU and CPU? Yes. Yeah, I was like, over time, if you want to change any of the parts in your machine, you're totally allowed to. That's the cool thing about PCs, is that they are very upgradable. I wouldn't buy a custom PC just to immediately upgrade something about it, like at least expensive component-wise. If you want to add more storage to it or more RAM, go for it. Like, you're totally able to. But obviously if you're buying a new PC, you probably just want to get what you're going to get, you know? I love this case. You picked a really good case, Daisy, honestly. This is what I rock at home in black. And I adore it. As someone who tests, like, cases for a job, was tested hundreds of cases, this is one of my favorites still. Yeah. Yeah, I love my Meshify. I also like it because all the panels on it, like, pop off instead of, like, having screws, which is really handy for me because I will take, like, a screw off of something and it'll fall behind my desk and I'm like, well... and then I spend, like, 10 minutes on the ground, like, scoring every little, like, inch of... being like, where did it go? Like, if you lose eyesight, it's just gone forever.
I got one to top that. You can't be worse than my friend who lost an entire CPU.
Wait, what? What?
Yes! That's what I said!
Like, dropped the CPU and then went oops and it was gone?
They said they turned the whole room around looking for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, that is... wow.
Yeah, right?
Oh. What's up, Stocky Jack? How you doing?
Oh, man. And the whole situation is just... Okay, so he went to upgrade his girl's computer. 37?
Mm-hmm.
30... Yeah. To 57. Didn't upgrade the BIOS. Put the CPU in. Said, oh, it's not booting. Or it's not posting because, you know, the BIOS. Okay, we gotta go back. Oh no, where's the other CPU?
No! That's why it's always a good idea to just BIOS update before you upgrade any component. Oy.
Yeah.
How can we participate from India? Unfortunately, we're a little far from there, so, we don't sell to India, but you are free to hang out on any of our streams, any of our social media, and enjoy our content.
Yep.
Maybe one day we will have
world
more
tour,
of a
baby.
market. Yeah, world tour. We're going on tour. Yeah. Just got mine delivered this week. I wish you could have streamed building it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a free option for when you use the custom builder. Just gotta check that box. But yeah, can't stream all of them because we sell a lot of PCs. Yeah. You guys hand build all your products? Yes. Not necessarily us, but yes. Someone is hand building your product.
That's right. There's someone in the back stamping out CPUs like Iron Man, you know, like.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. Yeah, it's not like PCs from scratch. We get the components. We build the components.
Handmade with love.
We build the components. We get the components. We build the PC. We put Windows on it, test it, and do all that lovely stuff, and then send it to you.
You on that Friday wave, huh?
I guess, man. Man, I bought a Skytech PC, and it's crazy. I highly recommend it. Thank you,
Hell
Diamond. Yeah, it's been a week for me, I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, shoot, like, I was down for, like, camping, but I'm like, man, I don't know, maybe I was down for, like, the couch.
The couch?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, I can get some yard work done this weekend. No, it's going to be hot. I'm not going to get any yard work done if I stick around. Oh. Do you guys use Chironaut sheet or paste for your builds?
Paste.
Yeah, I was like, we use paste.
Not that brand, just Thermaltake.
Mm-hmm.
If you order high-end paste, you get HYP15.
That's the good stuff.
It is real good. Allegedly, on par with Thermal Grizzly.
Yeah. Oh, he's confused.
Yeah, what is there? This controller's for that SATA, and then there's another one.
Extra SATA power.
I guess for the case.
Yeah, maybe he just wants some more power. You ever felt like you need more power? I know I have. Hydrate. Ooh.
Oh, I left my.
We really should make some new redeemables, like.
Yeah, it's all just the stock Twitch ones. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Yeah. Back in a jiffy. Jiffy Pop. My case for my phone broke, but only the top half, so I'm hoping that it'll only just land on its back if I drop it. Tune in on Wednesday to find out if I broke it. We'll see. Hey, I bought a Nebula and it's amazing for PC VR. Thanks, guys. You are very welcome, Sharky Bean. I highly recommend the Nebula. It's a really great, like, entry-level PC right there. Fantastic specs. Easy to upgrade in the future. Just a lovely PC all around. I got a viewer of mine who's been saving up for a new PC from you guys via my link, but stock for parts keeps changing, so the parts list I make for him keeps changing. LOL. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, we get components in pretty variably. So yeah, sometimes we have a certain thing and then we're out of it, and then we get another shipment of it and we're out of it. That's just kind of how SIs operate, you know. It's a matter of what we can get our hands on at the time, and also from whatever list I approve for them to buy.
Unless they're only $2. Crazy inside joke.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where's that from?
I don't know, man. I just started doing it.
You just, I see that.
You know what it is? It's that, like, I want to go camping this weekend, but I had a really good, like, Saturday night last weekend.
Oh.
Like, and it was just because I realized I didn't really have anything to make for dinner, so I was like, you know what? Let's just order a pizza.
Hell yeah, pizza and a movie.
And then we watched a movie. Yeah, and
it's
like.
a winning formula,
Yeah,
bro.
and I had a little cocktail, and I was just like, I was so cozy, and I was very happy. Like, it was so nice.
Nothing stopping you from drinking outside.
Campground rules.
Oh, okay. I've never gone camping.
Also, it's not my thing.
That's fair. I'd want to be surrounded
camping?
by no.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm an indoor boy.
Oh, dang.
I'm an inside dog.
Nobody ever made you do scouts?
Hell no.
Oh, dang.
What is that white people stuff?
Notice how I said made you do scouts?
Yeah.
It's not like anyone asks you, you know, you just start doing it, and you're like, wait, how did I end up here
Hell
4 years
no,
in?
dog. That's precious labor that my dad's missing out on.
Wishing that you guys took custom orders via PC part picker would make things so much easier, especially if there wasn't a time limit to get the build done.
Dang,
I know, that would be really cool. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to get, like, the kinds of, like, discounts or deals on certain parts that we're able to get buying the way that we do. So it would end up either being, like, we could do that, and then we would end up charging more for the, like, build at the end. Or we can get kind of closer to the meat of a budget, and have more variable parts. That's kind of the crux of it right there. Man, I want burrito ramen. Sounds really good.
Did you ask the birria if they wanted to be in the ramen?
They don't get a choice.
They don't get a choice.
I paid for it. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription.
Yo, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, the Floofy Poofy. Really appreciate it.
What a username.
It reminds me of when I was a kid, and my dad used to go, "Do you have to go poopy snoopy?" He'd be like, "Do you have to go wee wee pee wee?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, like there was like one for everything. Like low key, kind of clever. I'm like, dang. I don't know if I could have come up with something like that. It's my VTuber name. Nice. It's a good name, like genuinely.
Yeah.
After the PC is built, how many times? Or how much time does it take to send to the customer? I mean, on average time, how much it takes to stress test. Well, I was like, after this, yeah, I was like, it usually takes about a day to do like testing and just like get it good and ready to get packed.
Yeah.
You can expect it in about a week.
Yeah, it doesn't take too long.
Yeah, I was like, usually a little under that, but you know, depending on where you are in the United States, could be longer.
Also, these things aren't like completely friendly with each other out of the box all the time.
True.
So,
Yeah, so there's always the chance that like we build your PC and it's throwing some kind of weird error, and then we gotta, you know, troubleshoot it down, figure out what that is, replace a component in it, stress it again, make sure that that was actually the thing that was wrong with it. So yeah, every once in a while you do have like a little problem PC that puts a little bit more of a slowdown on the testing testing process of it, but usually it goes by pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too slow.
The only time that really will slow us down is in like Black Friday. Yeah, where you're like, okay, this one's giving us issues. Yeah, like to another one.
Put it with the.
Yeah.
Dang, that's 2 months from now. I'm sorry, you didn't need to hear that today. Yeah, at least you'll be right there with us.
Yeah, if you're gonna be like, oh, I wonder why Kelsey's been in videos for a while. Yeah, I can catch me burning PCs again. Yeah.
So we're gonna commute back to the studio?
Yes.
Or carpool, I mean?
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Oscar, for the rose, the little hand heart, the little gold coin, and another rose. Thank you.
Thank you, Oscar.
How outdated is the Shiva gaming PC?
Shiva 1?
Well, there's a Shiva 2 now, so
yeah.
If it's the Shiva 1, couple years?
Yeah.
I was building them when I
11th
first...
Gen, 10th gen?
Yeah, I was building them when I first started here, so... That was like 2021? Like 2021, 2022, we were still easily building them, yeah. The first one, yeah. I was like, honestly, only like 2 years, probably. Like...
Yeah, 2 to 3.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Could be older, but we were still making them for a while. I used to offer PC builds in my area myself. After I got the market area saturated with stuff, I took up live streaming, LOL.
Oh, sick,
cool.
dude.
Yeah.
Dang, built-in audience. That's fire.
They're not old. They're collector's editions built by Kelsey. Yeah, if you have one of my very rare trading cards from when I was a QC tech that has my my initials on it, you can tell it's mine because there's a little tornado under them. And I usually did it in Sharpie. If you have one of those, it's probably very rare and worth a lot of money right now.
That's all good. We'll make reprints.
Even though, like, I probably signed, like, a couple thousand of those, like...
Probably. You're clocking in every day.
Yeah, man. I worked that position for, like, a year.
Dang.
I know, right? Look at me now.
Hell yeah.
No, tonight is a nacho night. Not a nacho
Ooh,
night.
hell yeah.
I'm sorry, it's actually
Wing
a wing night. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Friday. I did have nachos, though, the other night.
Nice.
Yeah. I don't know what the was, but...
They just came out. Yeah, we had that Wingstop meal deal yesterday. Good shit. It really does feed 2 people, even 2 hungry.
Yeah, like, for real, it's such a good deal.
Yeah. Do you get it with the fries, or what side do you get?
With the fries, yeah.
You don't put it with the corn?
No.
Nah, dude, that corn is good with the Cajun.
I'm sure it is, but, like...
Is it too spicy?
No. What? You can't... No, it's sometimes I want some fries, man.
That's
I
fair.
want something to
Yeah,
dip in the
okay.
ranch because they give you the 2 dips with that.
Mm.
So I do 1 ranch and 1 blue cheese.
Mm.
Just so I can live in both worlds, you know, both coasts.
Both coasts.
Yeah.
I did ranch and yellow cheese.
No.
The actual cheese.
I've always thought about getting the actual cheese. So
It's decent. It's decent. But then I got a text from my friend this morning saying I was late to work because of Wingstop.
Oh yeah, that happens. Why do you think I eat it on Friday?
That makes sense now.
Yeah. Oh. Aren't you glad this is gonna be archived now? Like, just.
I have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll pull up, but if he does, because he used to, like, back in, like, the Jimmy days, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him that I told you that you lost the CPU, or that he lost the CPU.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's funny.
I don't know how one even. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It was fairly low end, so I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it's just like, damn, dude, now you can't update.
I don't know. This morning I was working with Fabian's PC, and it was a Corsair with the like little front thingy.
Oh,
so they took the front thingy off, right? And it was white, and they put it on the white table over there, and I swear I was just like, where is it? Camouflage.
It's hilarious.
Audio? Can you not hear us? Or do you want to know what the mic is? Because I haven't answered either of those.
We got music? No.
Nah. No, this is just the sounds of us. The cable's just being like.
Yeah. Throw on some Brad Summer copyright free.
Copyright free. Oh. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me I'm wrong, but like I have YouTube Music as my music player.
Nice.
I don't recommend it. It's just what I have.
You get ad-free videos.
Yeah, no, that's like probably the best thing about it. But it kind of like is bad at playing music well. Like it'll just be like, oh, you want to hear the same 5 songs? You like, but then now that I have Android Auto, it's like doing a lot better. Like actually.
What?
Like it seems like it's thinking more and being like, oh, like here's actually something good, and like here's something that you haven't listened to in a really long time, and like you completely forgot about. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Dang. Yeah, Spotify kind of sucks for that same reason. You hit shuffle and it'll be like the same songs you listen to all week. I'm thinking about YouTube Music.
I mean, the YouTube with no ads is actually.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's
fantastic.
huge.
Like,
Hell yeah.
I don't know if I could go back. I've had it for so long that I don't remember what.
You forgot ads?
Yeah.
And they're like so aggressive with the fucking ad block thing.
Yo, what's up, Chili Con Juan?
Yo, what up?
Yeah, the fact that like people put basically advertisements in their videos now too, so it's like so much.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, it is pretty good. How's it going, Chili Con Juan? What you up to?
So yeah, Spotify is touting this new like smart shuffle, which you already know is the opposite of that.
Yeah. Dumb shuffle.
Yeah, dumb.
Actually, I wish there was a dumb shuffle option that literally was just every song in your playlist genuinely shuffled.
Yes, I would like that.
That would be cool.
No,
the
it's
iPod
all AI
did it.
and algorithms and.
The iPod did it. Why can't you? Like.
Yeah.
What are the plans for the weekend? Maybe camping.
Maybe clubbing.
Yeah, I haven't decided yet what I want to do.
We'll see what tomorrow brings.
Yeah. Have you ever just like made plans and then been like, oh, but you know how great it would be to just break them and
All the time, dude. The canceling plans. Oh my god, dude, that's like a hit of everything. But then, like, once you show up and you're like, I'm kind of glad I didn't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
this.
you're always, like, glad that you did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm like, oh, I could just sit at home and play more Sims or something. Like, I could have a good time. What's up, Hayden? How are you?
What's up, Hayden?
That's a good question. What are y'all going to be playing this weekend?
Probably Elden Ring.
What's the game? Elden Ring? Okay. I've been jumping between Sims and Baldur's Gate.
Nice.
Most recently, yeah. Juan Kelsey, guess what? What? It's Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. Yep. Oh, I must say, that was kind of the good thing about this week was that, like, Wednesday showed up and I was like, man, we're almost there, aren't we? Like,
Low-key, right?
Like, kind of quicker than I thought. And, yeah. I was happy for that.
Same.
This week went by fast. Yeah, love it. I mean, I probably won't when I'm like, man, I wish I had more time. But, like, right now, yeah, I love it. Looking for the weekend.
Yeah, when it's like Sunday afternoon, you're like, no.
The weekend doesn't start until I see a PC stream. Fair.
Nice.
We're here for that. But yeah, I want to know what y'all are playing. Daisy, what are you playing? What's going to be the first game you play on this? I must know. So I really think you're going to like the fans on the Fractal. In a dark room, I'm telling you, there's no better RGB. Like, I think that they're so beautiful.
Okay.
Probably because I slept until 4 p.m. Sadly, League of Legends. Hey, that's okay. I've played...
Oh, man.
I was a bit of a League of Legends player in my day. Here's the thing. It's a really good game, actually. It is fun. There's a lot of strategy involved. It is fun to play. It is also, though, yeah, as we all know, quite taxing on the self. But yeah, no, that's totally valid. Who do you main? Or are you like, you know, like what? I was like always a mid laner. The competitors tried to bribe me to be their affiliate with Whataburger.
What the-
I'm a Dairy Queen man. Somehow that is more Texan. I don't know how. Like, you think that, yeah, but, like, my Texan loves Dairy Queen.
Hell
It's
yeah,
always
my
like,
Texan.
oh, man, the food from Dairy Queen. I'm like, the food? Yeah.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept right there.
Support and mid, good choices, honestly.
I have a
How many
friend that
builds
used...
today? Oh, go.
Oh, just a buddy that used to work at Dairy Queen, so I'm sure you have a lot of opinions.
How many builds today? We got 2. This is our first build, and we'll be on to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Just got a GPU sag holder because my 7900 XTX is heavy. Oh yeah, they do get
Really?
heavy. Yeah.
I feel like that. Well, at least the reference one that we use here.
It completely depends on like the brand.
Yeah, that one is heavy, but it's like dense. You know, it's like firm.
The big silver one definitely has sag.
Mm.
Our Dairy Queen has chicken fried steak basket.
What the?
Ooh,
That
a cup
sounds
full
good.
of gravy. You know, it's funny because I've heard of that, yeah. My boyfriend's roasting me because I said League of Legends. Don't worry. Don't let anybody roast you because of your gaming preferences.
Estamos grabando algo todavía. Traten de ver la pantalla, estamos grabando.
Oh, perdón.
Está bien. Gracias.
But yeah, I mean, like, I play Overwatch, so, like, yeah, don't ever feel bad about League of Legends. Like, we all have our games that we're like, why am I a part of this? But it's so good, you can't leave it. Hi, I'm new to PCs, and I was going to ask if the RTX 3050 with the Intel i5-12400F is good. Yeah, I was like, it's a really good, like, starting point, definitely. So I was like, most games are going to be able to play with that, no issue on 1080p. You've got an upgrade path from there, which is pretty nice. 3050 isn't the most, like, impressive graphics card, but it'll definitely get you started. And it's way better than integrated graphics. It's like loads better than, everything's better than integrated graphics, honestly. Since when does Dairy Queen have food? See, Hayden gets it.
Yeah, like what? This chicken fried steak basket though sounds.
I know, it sounds incredible.
Intriguing.
And I'm like, man, where even is a Dairy Queen? Like, other,
Yeah.
other than like the outlet mall in Lake Elsinore. That's the only place I've ever seen one, like, past being a child.
We have one in Rialto.
Dang.
I think. Yeah, it might still be there.
Dude, you know, there's like a A&W restaurant in Redlands, and I was like,
What?
oh man, I gotta go to the
The root
A&W.
beer thing?
Yeah, they have a restaurant, and I've never been, and I'm like, yo. I mean, it's literally fast food, and A&W root beer, and yeah, it sounds pretty good. Also, I'm so sorry, if you're watching the stream, you will get hungry. It's just a side effect. We build PCs, we talk about computers, and then we talk about food. Still waiting for Coffee Man to find time for Fortnite. Yeah. It'd be really fun if we could get Fabian on like a big stream. That'd be good. The only Dairy Queen I know of is just a stand. Oh. Like, I definitely remember, like, they had stores and they would be, like, in a mall, too, sometimes. But, like, yeah, I still don't really ever remember the food. I miss the old A&W restaurants. Yeah, I'm sure that they were better. Because, like, now I looked at it and I was like, oh, it kind of just looks like a Burger King, but with root beer. I still want to go. Yeah. Hey, how long does a PC take to deliver?
About a week.
Yeah, about a week. Obviously, check any updates you do, check your email and all that. If there's any kind of delays, you'll probably get an update about that. Yeah, I miss timing out, Fabian. I know. We really gotta change some of those on there, too, to make it a little bit more fun for you guys to redeem stuff. Okay, best root beer brand, go. I am an A&W fan. I also enjoy Mug.
Is that the dog one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mug.
But yeah.
Is Dr. Pepper a root beer or not?
No, I don't think
No.
so. Dr. Pepper is a Dr. Pepper. Very.
23
I can see the
flavors.
confusion, but it's actually a Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Should I bring my PC to college, or is it not worth it? Usually colleges will have computer labs, and, like, I would be like, yeah, but you don't know what they're running there, but no, at least my college, we had very impressive computer lab with some really cool, like, software, hardware, all that kind of junk. It was just really good. If you wanted to have, like, a PC set up in your dorm, yeah, I could see that being, like, maybe useful if you don't want to, like, spend a lot of time at the computer lab. But depending on what you're doing for your major and what you're going to be, like, you know, doing on that computer, a laptop is probably better because you can take it to class and, like, put notes on it. Although I never liked taking notes on a laptop. I'm a pen and paper. It helps commit to memory. But yeah. Mine is A&W, or I can't remember the name of it, but it's the Bulldog one. Mug, yeah. I did not just spell that wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be like, like collage, but yeah, that's all good. Don't worry about it, man. Hey, you're going to college to learn.
To collage.
You don't gotta know everything right now. You're good. But yeah. I will warn that, like, lugging your PC around, like, moving with a PC sucks.
Yep.
Cause, like, yeah, you gotta be careful with it. You don't wanna, like, you know, bop it on anything. Components can get a little shuffled around. So, like, I'll advise against that. But, just depends. Depends what you're comfortable with. Oh, it sparks. Okay. Should I change my 7600 XT to a 4070?
No.
No. I don't think that would be, like, really a worthwhile upgrade. Leg workout for real. For real. Oh, man. What's up?
You guys is chat seeing a difference between?
Yeah, that's a good question. Chat, how are you feeling about the audio quality? If you're with us, if you're a regular, do we sound better today? Do we sound worse today?
The mic used to be all the way over here.
Yeah.
And now I moved it closer to them. That's a sexy GPU.
I know, it's so nice. When I saw the box, I was like, ooh.
Juan probably sees those every day.
No, we actually just started getting the white ones.
Oh, nice.
They're so nice.
Yeah, it's nice looking.
Yeah.
4080 Slim?
Still,
freaking
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for a 4080, yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, it's triple.
We tried the IBC root beer in a glass bottle. I don't think I have. Shoot, maybe I'll do that. Man, maybe. No, I was like, it's Friday traffic. I was like, shoot, I should go there tonight.
To the root beer bar?
Just to get a root beer float. I'll figure out dinner afterwards. It's like, got the root beer.
There's only 2 builds, right? Like,
Yes, sir.
you don't need a...
Nah, I already took lunch, so we're all good.
Okay. Let me know if you need
Cool.
You already took one?
Yeah.
What'd you have for lunch?
A peanut butter and jelly.
Oh yeah, it's peanut butter
that.
jelly
Like
time.
a true adult.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly.
What's for dinner? The wings. The wings of a chicken. Dun, 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 dun.
I think I might get some Jersey Mike. That long ass sandwich.
One time somebody thought that my dad was saying dirty mice instead of Jersey Mike.
Dirty mice?
Yeah.
I want some dirty mice for dinner.
So that's all I can ever think of whenever I hear Jersey Mike's. It's just dirty mice. My mom is having Chipotle, and me and my dad are getting Zaxby's because, oh, dang. Very nice.
What happened to YouTube?
Probably just not a lot of views on there. It's all good. Or they're watching, but they don't have much to say, and that's okay too.
That's even better.
Yeah, I live that lurk life. Oh, here we go.
Dog, have you seen Suits? By chance?
Mm-mm.
The lawyer show?
No.
Do you know who Meghan Markle is?
Yeah.
The Duchess of Sussex?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it just hit me until the other day. She's on that show.
Like as a regular?
Yeah, it's because she was an actress at that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait.
She had a really good recipe for this like zucchini pasta thing that I use to this day. And like, you know what? I gotta give mad props to that. Because I was like, yeah. Because like, if you've ever had nothing in the house but pasta and like 3 zucchinis, which happens a lot, you can make a pretty good meal.
Nice. I guess shout out to her on that.
Yeah.
She plays a paralegal on Suits.
Mm.
At least up until I just started it. This show's like old as hell.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the best though, is like, oh, it's already done. You can like binge the whole thing.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Okay, how can I get a join a building PC? Like, Wait, what? Like, how can you get like a job building PCs, or like how can you get a PC built live on stream? Why it taking this long? That's how PC. What? Let's see. Where are we at timestamp wise? 51 minutes. I mean, it's almost done. And like, we're talking and chilling, showing off the PC. Okay. Let's watch you build one. I swear it took me like 30 minutes, LOL. Yeah,
Good
the
for
cable
you.
management was probably, like, spaghetti. No, it completely depends on the chassis, the components, if you have to install fans or not.
If
Things
I
like
rush,
that.
I can do it in 20 minutes too, but I'm not.
I don't think people really want to watch us rush their PCs.
Yeah, through that they paid money for.
Yeah.
But if you like subpar quality, you do you, man.
Thought you were still at the start, my bad. No worries. It's just, it's like all there.
Yeah, it is all there.
Hi, Skytech. Hello. Take all the time you need. Be careful with my baby. Exactly.
Yeah, no worries. We got you.
Nobody
we got you.
wants to watch the stream just to see
Yeah.
Juan speed run it.
No worries.
Although I always have said I think it would be fun to do like a race
No context?
Juan.
Yeah, everybody-
Yeah, like on a computer that isn't
Shadow
going to
2.
anybody. Yeah, just like yeah, be fun.
That'd be cool.
Another person's ever built a PC is not a master like Juan. Master PC builder. Very nice. It's crazy how Skytech is the company I want to buy from, but Best Buy don't sell it, sadly. I know, I always go into every Best Buy and I'm like, are we here? We're not. Yeah. And you can always order through our website. It's a pretty good way to do it, but yeah, I understand. Juan versus Kelsey PC speeder. He wins, like... I don't know, man, it depends. Like, is... Like, cable management, like, does that come into play? Because, like, yeah, I can get that panel shut. But, like, you ain't gonna like what I have to do that, yeah.
Like a suitcase.
Yeah. Sometimes, man, in the lab, when I'm testing cases, I'm just like, and whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm just looking for thermal data at that point, you know, like, I usually cable management, like, once really well, just to see, you know, if it can be done and how easy it is. And then when I have to get in there to change components, it's like, rip it all out. Let the PC do a 360. Well, I mean, the back is still, you know, in process. But yeah. I got one of your PCs last year, i7 11700K F3060 Ti. I love it. Any suggestions for next PC upgrade? I don't know, that's like pretty well balanced right now. I think in the future what you're going to want to do is go to a more recent like CPU platform. So like 15th gen Intel or AM5. Get a motherboard to go with that and a processor. You'll also be jumping to DDR5 at that point. And yeah. Still a lot you can do. But yeah, honestly right now, especially if it's working for you, I wouldn't touch a thing. Should I wait for the 50 series GPU? Yeah, probably at this point. Not that the 40 series isn't good and all that, but you know, who knows what's around the corner. Although I'll tell you though, like, with technology, you'll always be waiting for, well, let's see what the next thing is, because there's always a next thing. DDR5 is what I'm getting my birthdays in a few days. Nice!
Nice.
I'm starting to save for a new PC around Christmas. Budget 2,000. What do you guys have that's good around that range? Check out our Azure 2. Like, I don't think you'll be disappointed in the slightest with the Azure 2. It's just got everything a gamer needs. I love the little seal emojis. The little Skytech ones we have. We should do more of those. They're very cute.
Yeah.
I feel like people know the squirrel now more than the seal.
Yeah, actually, the seal's unknown.
Very exciting. Man, this GPU looks so good in this case. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
And once I get the
Arm
white
gel.
AIO in.
Ooh. It's gonna look so good.
Yeah.
That's nice. We haven't built a Meshify in a hot minute on
Oh,
this stream.
yeah.
Yeah. Underrated.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I also love how Fractal puts those, like, little Velcros in there. Yeah, it makes it so nice.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm just watching. Yeah, it's all good. I'm still thinking about that burrito ramen. That's why I'm like, don't mention it, don't mention it, don't mention it. The burrito ramen.
It's like that one picture of the girl that's like screaming and all the food just surrounding her head.
Yes, literally. Oh man. Ooh. Man, I barbecued some hot dogs yesterday. Some brats, some brat dogs.
Sucking on that chili dog.
Sucking down chili dog. It was good. It was a good time.
Some brats, some brat.
Also, my fig tree has little figs on it now.
Oh.
They're growing.
Hell yeah.
Playing the long game on that one.
At what stage do they turn into the Newtons?
Right after they're picked, actually. What games do you recommend? I really want to find a fun MMO, but I feel everything is lacking. Dude, I have been feeling like MMOs, like, I feel like we've been needing a good MMO for years, and the need has not been met. I started on World of Warcraft back in its vanilla days, and I play on and off, and have for, like, years. And I do think it ruined me, because now every MMO I go to, I'll be like, it's just not as good as WoW. But WoW also isn't that good. Or, I'm tired of WoW. So, that's a pretty tough one. I did start Final Fantasy XIV recently-ish. And there are definitely things I liked about that MMO that were, like, lacking from World of Warcraft, for example. But then there were other things that bugged me, like, why is there a loading, you have to load between zones and all that. But if you haven't checked out either of those, I think they're worth a dip in. I know that Final Fantasy lets you play free for basically up until the expansion. Although, okay, here's the funny thing about Final Fantasy XIV. You can, like, buy a home in there, right? And if you marry someone in-game, you can, like, live in your little home together, right? And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Me and my fiance, we can do that. We'll have a little house. The housing market in Final Fantasy XIV is worse than real life. I'm not even lying. Because it's like, you have to find, like, a vacant one. But they're all taken. So I did what the video game equivalent is of moving to the Midwest, and I went to, like, a European server that had, like, only 20,000 players on it. Suddenly there were houses.
You moved to the Midwest?
I moved, yes. Where it's like, oh, I gotta move to warehouses or...
Valid. Damn.
And that's my Final Fantasy XIV story. But the character creation on that one is really good. Like, it's very fun. The outfits are fun. The classes are like, eh. But yeah. Otherwise, what other MMOs are there out there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm still waiting for Riot's. Riot teased that they were going to be doing an MMO, and I think it actually got set back even further. Like, they kind of scrapped all their plans and started over again.
Dang.
But that is the one that I'm, like, waiting on. Because, like, if anyone's going to, like,
Be toxic?
Well, no, but if anyone's going to eat Blizzard's lunch, it's going to be Riot. They've been doing that, basically. I I feel it will never come out. Yeah, I have that same feeling. It's gotta, unless something, like, really bad happens at Riot. But, yeah, it's gonna take several years. Because World of Warcraft took, like 5 years of development, I think. Maybe not 5. That doesn't make any sense. At least 4 years. But, yeah. I got buffalo garlic boneless wings from Zach. Nice. Hi, I'm back. Hello, back. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, sorry, TikTok. I was ignoring you for a second. I just got the Skytech Ghost, and it's amazing. Awesome.
Cool.
Very cool. I was gonna buy the Skytech Shadow. It was on sale for only $500. Ooh.
Nice.
Why no cooler?
It's
He
not
hasn't
done
put
yet.
it in yet. Oh my god.
Someone's
Ooh,
writing
I know,
hard.
right? Like,
It's all good. It's all
God,
good.
power cycle me, like for real.
Power cycle me.
Yeah. I bought a Skytech PC off of eBay. Am I still able to use the customer support? I've been having issues with my PC. Yeah, I mean, if it's one of our PCs, I don't see why not.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't like modified heavily.
Yeah. And I mean, it's worth a shot. I don't really know what customer services policies are to that intricacy, but I would give them a call and just see if they can do anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Juan puts the cooler on last, which is, like, interesting to me as someone who puts it on, like, second. I put the motherboard in the case, and then I put the cooler on. It's all stock. Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. He just wants a challenge. I guess, man, like,
No, I mean it's easier for me that way.
that makes sense.
Just gotta plan ahead.
Putting in the cooler. Well, because, like, sometimes I'll put in the cooler before the power supply, and then I'm like, oh man, now I gotta move the power supply to get the freaking 8-pin in.
Yep.
Ugh.
Especially with those style cases that they keep sending you.
Yeah. Where they're, like, really.
That is
Compact.
how I started doing that.
Yeah.
How about them Padres though?
Yeah.
Are they doing good or something? Bad?
No, never.
Never? Okay.
Friend is a 4060, and he says it can't run 4K or high frames.
That sounds probably.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like a 4060 is not gonna do 4K.
Yeah,
Or
I
at
don't
least
know
not
what- yeah.
more than a couple of frames. But if you want high frames, you're gonna have to do 1080p. Probably like medium settings to get better frames. But yeah, 4K definitely not. Not with a 4060.
Would you do 4070 Super or 7800 XT? So 12 versus 16 VRAM.
Probably 7800 XT, but
Nice,
I'm also,
nice,
I'm,
yes,
you know
yes.
me, I'm a friend to Radeon cards.
They deserve friendship.
Yeah. What about the 4070? I mean, yeah, 4070 will do better than a 4060, but 4K, even on a 4090, like, you're only gonna get so many frames.
Yeah.
It's very intensive. Like, in most games, with a 4090, you're looking at about 70 frames per second, 80 frames per second.
And before anybody says, oh, the PS5, the Xbox, whatever, the new one didn't do 4K, that's not real 4K.
Yeah. It's all lies. 1440p is really, in my opinion, like the sweet spot you should be like aiming for.
Yeah, dude.
Resolution-wise, it looks fantastic.
Like the hardware is good enough to give you like 1440p with really nice frames.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you should be at, in my opinion. In our opinion.
Yeah. There's a Ryzen 7 5700X and an RTX 4060 8GB with 32 RAM. Good. Yeah, I mean, like, if that's what's in your budget, yeah, I think that's really solid. It's like the 5700X is on an AM4 platform, so if you're going to want any of the new AMD chips coming out in the future, you will have to upgrade your motherboard in addition to your CPU. But 5700X isn't really a slouch, and there's still things to upgrade on that platform that could get you more power if you need it. What GPU would you recommend to run 2K at steady streams? 4070. I was like 4070 Ti, 4070 Ti Super, all those would be fantastic. We're getting 1440p, 240Hz monitor. How good is that? Yeah, that's perfect. Check about 4K. Just started playing Cyberpunk 2077 with 7900 XTX. Oh, it's hard.
Bless you.
Thank you. What a weird sneeze. Yeah. Just started playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, 2077 with the 7900 XTX. AMD's fluid motion and super resolution is so nice. Honestly, AMD software vastly improved. Yeah. I will probably be doing Radeon cards in the future just because you know me, I'm trying to find a bargain. I have a 4070 myself, going to be upgrading the CPU to a Ryzen 7900 or a 7800 X3D in the near future. Just waiting for a sale. Nice. I was going to get 1080p 360Hz, but I think 1440p 240Hz is perfect. I agree. Better quality and feel smoother with 240Hz, but it's all preference. Yeah, if like all you're going to think about is getting frames, stick to 1080p. But if you want, like, you know, your game to look really nice too, and yeah, maybe you'll sacrifice some frames per second, but you'll still have plenty, 1440p, always. My boyfriend's loving the cable management.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Juan is known for it.
Thank you, thank you.
He does a lovely job. Yeah, that's one of the things you pay us for. I mean, I'd get the 4080, but the VRAM just ain't it compared with the 700 XTX. That's fair. I want beautiful quality and plenty of frames. My best friend is getting a gaming laptop, but I'm more of a PC guy, so I'm gonna call it desktop. Yeah, honestly, desktop you're always gonna be able to get, like with a PC, you're always gonna be able to get more power for your money. Like laptops, because of the form factor, the components are more expensive, and they're more limited power-wise, also like cooling-wise. So always a better financial choice to go for the desktop, unless you need the, you know, portability of a laptop and it's just what you prefer. But yeah, if you want beautiful quality and a lot of frames, 1440p is the sweet spot. Oh wow, that thing is so cute.
What is it?
It's a little like Loch Ness.
Oh.
Oh, now it's shaking its booty. What? Adorable. I'm gonna get a gaming laptop for Christmas, but for my birthday I want a PC. Fair.
Dude, I love when they do like historical shit and it's like Joan of Arc was only 19 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then people will tweet like, she should have been at the club.
Bro, answer my question. Where's your question?
Where is your question?
Like, genuinely, I don't see it anywhere in this chat.
And don't yell at us.
Yeah. have a Ryzen 7 3rd gen and a Radeon RX 5700 XT and debating to upgrade to CPU or GPU first. Upgrade the GPU first, most likely. Ryzen 7 3rd gen, you're probably talking like a 3800X, or a 3800X would be 3rd gen. So, like, yeah, I'd go GPU. 5700 XT is dated.
Oh, the GPU. I was like, wait, what?
No.
But then, like, that T, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. 5700 XT, which is a GPU.
That damn naming. AMD.
Would you date a 5700 XT? Depends.
I do like them older.
I've asked the same question like 5 times. I will check before you comment. Freaking where, dude? Like, literally, he's not wrong. Where? Yeah, literally, the entire chat since we've been live. I do not see a single question from you.
The whole time it's getting, like, picked up by the spam filter.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, if you're asking it 1,000,000 times, it's probably getting picked up by the spam filter and not actually posting it. Like, maybe ask something once calmly and then just wait for me to answer. Yelling at the wind here. Like,
Yeah. Getting mad at other chatters.
Yeah. Easiest way to set up dual monitors, new data, all of this for my kid. Oh, I got you, no problem. Basically, you're going to want to make sure you have an HDMI or a display port from each of those monitors into the graphics card at the back of the case, what Juan's pointing to. Not into the, not in the monitor, not into the motherboard, but into the GPU itself. So, yeah, however many or whatever cables you need to get both of those plugged into there. And then Windows, you're going to go into display settings, and it should be able to read both of them there, and you can set them up.
On desktop?
Mm-hmm.
And then it should, display settings should be
Yeah. I change it every time. What is the question, dude? Just ask the question then. Like, I don't know. I think it's a troll at this point.
That's what I'm starting to think.
Yeah. People be crazy. It's annoying. Yeah, for real. Is it a full moon tonight? I don't know, but thank you for the, what are those, like little headband? And the little heart thing? Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. No problem.
No
Best of luck. Is there a limit to how many monitors you can have connected to one PC? I would think the limitations are in your GPU, because, hey, there's only so many slots on the back of it for you to connect something. And, like, yeah, there's, like, splitters and stuff that you can use, but I don't recommend using that.
Yeah, with splitters, you'll just get the mirrored image, which is probably not what
And
you
I
want.
think once you go above 4, it's like, whether or not your GPU is going to be able to handle it, whether or not Windows is going to like that. And that's when I think people run into problems. Usually I say, like, 2 monitors is a really good setup, or 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for, like, big arrays, I think there's, like, dedicated little boxes you can get.
Yeah.
That handle processing.
You can do multiple display cards. That is true, yeah. But usually you'll still only get a readout from one of them. Well, hold on. I'm trying to think back when I used to...
Hey, what's up, Ouija?
Oh, yeah, what's up, Ouija? How you doing? Thank you for answering my question. You're very welcome. What I'm asking is that, can you change the GPU in the Skytech Nebula? Like, once you have bought it, yeah, you could get a new GPU and put that in. Like, no problem. You can change out those components to your heart's content. You can upgrade it as you like. Now, if you're asking, can you buy the Skytech Nebula, like one of our pre-builts, and change the GPU when ordering it? No.
Nope. SKUs are
You can, yeah. You can only order the pre-configured SKU. So your best bet is probably to wait around until you find one with the components that you're looking for. Yeah, Yeah, that's like the best opinion. My GPU Radeon 5700 XT gets up to 85 degrees C when I'm playing Warzone. Is that bad?
Nah.
It's not good, but it's not horrible. Like, the 90s is where you want to be, like, freaking
We
out.
all want to be in the 90s.
Yeah, we all want to be in the 90s. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I
Oh my
was a
God.
baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her.
Have you seen Portlandia?
I'm not.
Kelsey,
I know things from
all
it,
these
but I haven't seen
generational,
it.
all these pillars of your society.
I know.
The Office, Friends.
Yeah, no. None of those.
Crazy.
Because my CPU remains at a steady 35. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, Warzone's very GPU intensive, so it's just putting your GPU through the ringer, you know. So it's gonna run hot because it's working. Oh, thank you, Nebula, for four more of those little heart guys. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a pre-built with an i9 and a 4080 Super for less than 3K? Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, less than 3K, I don't know about them.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't imagine, but check our website. I don't know what our whole stock is. You can always
It's
build.
definitely not that, for
Yeah.
sure.
You can always build your own PC. This is true, but you got to know how to do that. Which you can learn, but you gotta be willing to learn. Yeah. What different things can I do to modify a Skytech? Oh, like your PC? You can add more storage to it. Check out, search your exact motherboard. So, like, if it's a MSI B650, whatever, search that. You can figure out what other storage it can accept. If it's got another NVMe slot, what speeds it runs it at. You don't want to get, like, a Gen 4 NVMe to add on for more storage. If it's going to be running it at Gen 3 speeds, just get a Gen 3 then. But storage is a super easy thing that you can upgrade into that. RAM is another easy one to do. The only thing about RAM is if you want to keep using your existing RAM and just, like, let's say add 2 more sticks to it, you're going to want to find that exact same pair of RAM so that they'll play nicely together. So, like,
RAM,
same, yeah, I was like, same, so if it's a 16 gig kit, find another 16 gig kit at the same frequency, same brand, everything.
Dude, Keith told me that the Trident Zs are, like, not the best test bench friendly RAM, and that broke my heart a little bit because I love Trident Zs.
Yeah, they're good. I do like Trident Zs.
Yeah, like they're a set it and forget it type.
Yeah, for real.
Which is why I've always had good luck with Trident Zs, but I'm not like, in and out, thousands of motherboards.
Check your PSU wattage. That's going to be how high of a GPU you can upgrade. Always a good piece of advice, yeah. The one that you guys built for me is amazing. I have not found anything that it cannot do yet. Awesome.
Hell yeah, glad to hear that. That warms my heart.
Mm-hmm.
My cold heart. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. What GPU? The 3060 Ti.
What?
Hold on, let me think.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, they can sort that out.
What amount of hertz for a monitor and what type of HDMI display port would I need for the Nebula PC? That's a good point. Well, if you're
1080p 144.
yeah, I was like, that's probably the best. Yeah, 1080p 144.
I guess 165. They're getting cheaper.
Yeah. 27 inches, everyone says, is the sweet spot. If you're going to do like a one monitor, definitely. Evening, Funk Metal. Welcome. Good evening.
Let me steer the conversation in the sharp right.
Okay.
I had Subaru things to do this morning, which meant taking my car into the shop, and my AAA maxes out like 3 miles like before the shop there. So I had to have my dad drive my car, and then me take the Subaru. And that's when I noticed that my dad is now at the age where he drives like an old man.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Sad.
It happens to all of them, man.
Yeah, and I was just watching my little red car like fucking cut off other cars, and I'm just like, Please, no.
For me, it's my dad goes to look at the infotainment system, and then the driving just goes, like, and I'm just like, please look at the road. They never should have given you this. And he brakes so much harder now.
Oh my god.
It's just like, okay.
Yeah, dude was like 10 car lengths away from me, and it's like, buddy, step on the goddamn. Like, it's a little heartbreaking, but
Yeah.
we're getting older. We're getting
Super
older. They're
enjoying,
getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuck it. I don't think it's anything serious, but it's making some noises, and I'd rather just be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Have you guys on the TV while I benchmark my new Oh, awesome!
Nice.
Thank you. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
to say we're good background distraction.
Here, let me cool it down.
Why aren't you guys verified? I don't know.
I don't know.
actually.
That's a faded question.
Eh. You can always check what the DisplayPort runs. They have the Prism 3 for 3059, i9 4080 Soup, Eclipse 2, Ryzen 7800X 48. Oh, yeah, that's good. Thank you,
Ooh,
Danny.
hey, right up. Nice, thank you.
Alright, thank you. I hope you guys have a great time, and the person getting their PC. Thank you so much, Nebula.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the roses.
Appreciate it. I hope the RAM doesn't need more cooling. It's a Dominator. Ooh, Dominator. I haven't heard that name in a second.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Can y'all teach me how to build a PC? Yeah.
Keep watching.
Yeah, keep watching this. I got a video on our YouTube
Oh, yeah.
of me building a PC. With all the classic Kelseyisms. And yeah. What tools do you need? Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
That's it. Sometimes a screwdriver with a smaller head for the little tiny
Oh,
screws,
yeah.
but
yeah,
like
that too.
that's only one thing.
Yeah, a regular size Phillips will get you a long way.
Yeah, that's the great thing about computers is they're actually very serviceable with just tools that everybody has in their home.
Yep.
I'm debating. I think I was going to be debating going to the 7600 XT, but maybe the 4060. Only a screwdriver? Yep.
Yep. I guess if you're using dip size, one of these is cool.
Yeah. And heck, if you go see that video, I built the entire computer with frickin' Leatherman.
Man. The Verge era.
It's the tool that can do everything, so I did everything.
Yeah, at least you had more confidence in that Verge guy.
Yeah, because I know what I'm doing.
True.
Yeah, I swapped out my 4x16 kit of Dominator plaids for a 2x32 kit, 4 Dominator titaniums for that sweet spot, AM5 setup on my 7950X3D and my Corsair Hero.
Hell
Nice,
yeah.
that is definitely the move.
Damn.
Yeah. Which PC would you recommend? I got a $900 budget. You can check out our Nebula. Sometimes it's in that
We
price
got a
range.
couple of those on clearance that are slightly older hardware, but you know, it'll get you started.
What monitors do you guys use? Yeah, just whatever's
LG
around.
something.
Yeah, I got like a gigabyte at home. A 32-inch curved monitor.
Curved.
I don't recommend the curved. It was just cheaper than the regular one. And I love a deal. I got the Skytech Gaming Nebula. Nice. I love that PC. How much does this PC cost? I do not know. But you could build this exact same PC on our custom builder right now and see what it would be for yourself. SkyTechGaming.com.
We need affiliate codes.
I think I have one, but I actually don't know what it is.
Bruh.
I know. I just cannot have 64 gigabytes anymore after using it with modded Skyrim. Fair. Well, and now there's like, I was always saying like, oh, you're never gonna need more than 32, and then people will be like, I play Escape from Tarkov, and I'm like, okay, never. When I said never, there's an asterisk there with some extreme, extreme edge cases. And Escape from Tarkov is one of them. Why not the curved?
A little bit of a gimmick.
Yeah. I mean, it's just not really any better than the regular one, and
Yeah, you're cutting a lot of viewing angles just for like
Mm-hmm.
A gimmick.
Sorry. Mainly preference, AMD is cheaper and can somewhat compete with NVIDIA. That's a good point, yeah. Ordering an Archangel next week. Any clue how much FPS I'll get on Fortnite or Valorant? No. I was like, we have a couple different SKUs in there, so it completely depends on hardware, depends on your monitor, and depends on what settings you're going to be running the game at.
If you find the SKU that you got on our website, you can kind of get a general idea. On the left, it'll give you like FPS. I don't think they have. They might have Valorant. Valorant might be one of the games that they have on there to give you like FPS. Take that with a grain of salt, because you know Windows updates, game updates, all that will change.
Tarkov, Star Citizen, modded Skyrim, plenty of games can now make use of more than 32 gigabytes these days, and the number is only gonna go up, I know. It used to be that it was only if you're gonna be doing virtualization, or like, you know, rendering.
Thank you, Hayden.
Beautiful PC, I like the Allo. Yeah, this is genuinely so gorgeous. This might be one of the prettiest ones we built, like...
Dang, you think so?
Yeah.
Because it's all white?
No, but like, it's just different.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
And the fact that we get the white GPU and the AI.
Yeah, finally matching. We have black fans in here. Alright, folks.
Gosh.
This build is done. Look at that. It's finished.
Just gorgeous. Genuinely beautiful.
Also, I do want to point this out. I wouldn't typically do this horrible angle on this cable, but like, you know, you gotta make it reach the destination, so it is what it is.
Very gorgeous. Alright, this PC is done. It's going to go and get Windows put on it, all the drivers that you need, so out of the box it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We are also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load, and when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. Ugh. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us. Woo. I'm telling you, man, these Fractal fans are so pretty in the dark. Like, what? Their true beauty is only expressed in a dark room.
What's up, bro?
Nothing. I mean, there's not really much people anyways, but there's usually...
Were there more?
There's like
Okay.
I didn't realize.
Okay. Nice.
I figured I forgot to tell you about that.
Alright.
Lovely,
yeah,
lovely.
this is a nice PC. We are moving on to the next one.
Alright. We are... That's so funny. Oh my god.
Clickbait.
Damn, dude.
Bro, no one even cares.
Damn, no one said anything. There was no, pain. Motherfuckers always looking for attention. Be like,
yeah.
Alright, Freshie, you're up next. I also forgot to put the GPU on this one, so the second I see it, I will put it on there, but yes.
Oh my god. Could they have fun on the smaller one?
Nice.
So much, love it so much. I'm so I'm so happy, Daisy. Thank you.
I'm so proud. Yeah, we're so proud of you, Daisy.
I'm so proud of you.
I've got such Friday brain. Oh. I tried to speak and it failed.
We're proud of you for buying a Skytech. Thank you so much.
I don't know. I think I meant to say happy. The double P just was like... Oh, man. Oh, yay. Man, send me to the woods.
Yeah, Uncle Kelsey is black.
Uncle Kelsey. Oh, yeah.
Okay, people actually started doing like, wait, what? I know, I'm moving buildings. It sucks.
I was looking at your website. Is there a version of the Legacy 4 that has AM5? Ooh, that's a good question. Possibly not. I know that sometimes we'll do things where they're only like one version, but it could also be that they just haven't built that SKU yet. I would maybe look out in the future for it. Does the Skytech light not work? That's a...
Oh, it's off right now?
Yeah,
it's probably
off.
unplugged.
Yeah.
That cord is kind of...
We're maintaining its
stretched.
integrity. I bought a PC from y'all 2 years ago and it has a crazy problem already. I mean, like, two years to have a problem isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like, I will tell you about
2
computers.
days, okay, already,
But-
yeah.
Call customer service. They'll be able to walk you through it. That's the thing about computers. They get updates, they'll do something and all that, they'll start wigging out, but you
Already.
get free lifetime support from us. So even if you're out of warranty, they'll still help you figure out what's up, and it could be something as simple as, a new driver update. Or updating your BIOS. Bro, I wish I could afford your guys' PC. Oh, I'm sorry. One day,
Yeah,
one day.
dude, we got 0% off financing. Or wait,
No, don't
0%
do that.
off. 0% APR. Don't do that if you can't afford it, for real.
Mm-hmm.
But it is an option if you know that you will have the money.
GPU? Yeah, hold on, I'm on it.
Oh, it's right there.
No, I meant somebody pointed it up.
No, but like, MF, you can wait.
Is a 4060 MSI Ventus. Jeez. Yeah. Heck yeah. Alright. We are here. And we are working.
That doesn't rhyme.
I know.
That's a CPU, pal.
Doesn't look like you have any 7950X 3D 4090 PCs right now. Oh yeah, we might be waiting for 4090s to get back in stock or something.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
What's up, crew? We got questions. Where is F Money and where he going? Dude, he was just here. You missed
He
him
was
with
just
Beer
here,
Toe.
dude, you missed him.
Yeah, he'll come back, I'm sure.
F money. Mr. Fabuloso.
Said y'all were offline. Oh, weird.
That's weird.
7900X and 4070. Interesting combo. Hey, I mean, sometimes you gotta, you need that processing power. So yeah.
How long should the PC last for? I mean, ideally, like a good 5-6 years. Without upgrades.
Yeah, but by about 5 years, you're gonna be really wanting upgrades because
You are.
Yeah, the hardware's gonna really date itself. At that point.
If you're frozen in time and you only play the same games forever, it'll last you a long time.
Yeah. Is a Ryzen 7 2700X a good graphics card?
That's a
Wait.
that's a CPU.
It's a
pal.
CPU. It's not horrible. It's just a little dated. Is a Ryzen 4070 good? Yeah, totally.
What are you saying? What the fuck? What are these comments?
How much is something like that total? I don't know. But you can check out our custom builder on our website and see for yourself.
Electric industrial. Yeah, electric is good.
Mm-hmm. Is a Ryzen 9 7900X with a 4070 Ti Super a good combo? Yeah, actually it's fantastic. Yeah, not bad at all. I would say, like, high tier, yeah. What about an AMD Radeon 6800?
That's old as hell, dog.
It's not old as hell, but it's a little old.
I'm sorry, you're right.
And you can probably get it for a
You're
good
right,
deal,
I'm
and
sorry.
it's got a fair amount of VRAM in it, so, I mean, it's not a bad option if that's what's in your budget. I'm actually still rocking a 6750 XT. Yeah. And it works, so, like, yeah. Damn, I'm outdated. No, don't worry. you're just a little-
No. You know what I got that confused with?
What?
I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to dig myself out
If
of
you're
this hole.
outdated, I'm outdated. And I'm never outdated. Well,
No. I got it. Okay, let me just.
I knew it was my PC, not the internet. I mean, it usually is the internet, not so much the PC. But it definitely could be the PC, depending on what settings you're running. But a 6800 is really, like, should still be able to run most things, unless you're cranking the settings up way high.
I got it confused with the Radeon HD 6800 from, like,
Oh.
the 2010s. That's what I meant. The
Okay.
HD lines.
Yeah.
Not the one from a couple years ago.
Okay. Have Intel i9.
Sorry, let me not just talk shit too.
True, you could have an i9, but that i9 could be very outdated, making it worse than today's i3s, potentially. Now, I'm not saying that that's what you have, but, like, so it kind of depends, like, what i9? Stupid question, should I upgrade from a 3070 Ti to a 4070 Ti? I mean, you can. It's just a matter of whether or not it's, like, worth it to you. Are you having any games that are kind of struggling graphics-wise? Do you feel like the 3070 Ti is, like, struggling to keep up? If that's the case, I'd maybe upgrade, but otherwise, I would maybe wait it out, see what comes down the pipeline, you know? Nah, good info. It's all good. I had an HD 5850. Yeah, there you go. Oof.
Those are good in their times?
Yeah. Everything is good in their time. Time just keeps on moving. That's the incredibly annoying thing.
We can just fix that. Then it'd be no problem.
For real. The i9 he owns is the Xeon E3-1231.
Oh my god.
I played a lot of WoW on that, yeah. I'm amazed what I used to play a lot of WoW on. I'm pretty sure I played on a laptop that had integrated graphics in 2005.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I was 8? 6? No. Yeah, I think I was like 8.
Yeah. Just want to have stupid FPS, so I figured the GPU upgrade would help. Yeah, it would in some regards, yeah. The other thing to check is just make sure you got a good monitor that's allowing you to get up there in FPS, that you're unlocking that in your settings in any game that you're playing. And also that your processor isn't holding you back. But it would have to be, like, pretty bad processor to hold you back on a 3070 Ti.
I was about to be like, oh my god, wrong color, dog. And then it's just it's only because of the front guy.
Yeah. Last time I played WoW, I was using an ATI 2900 XT. Ooh. In 2005, I was 2. Ooh. Taking
We're having a
damage.
young off.
A young oh. Real question, Intel or AMD, and why on the choice? Totally depends on which CPUs I'm, like, comparing against each other. Like, I'll choose the 13600K all day over some of the more, like, mid-range of the AMDs that would go up against that. That being said, the 7700 Non-X, love that so much. 7800X3D is obviously fantastic. Right now, I'd probably say AMD, though, like, overall, is a good pick. But, you know, if I'm doing productivity work, if I'm doing rendering, if I'm doing a bunch of virtualization, I'm probably going to want those Intel chips for the efficiency cores and performance cores over something like the AMD. But when it comes to gaming, AMD's king. In 2005, I was already in high school. Thanks for making me feel old.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Let's put -2. Oh my gosh, so you weren't 2, you were -2.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Yeah.
Crazy. Born in 2007. Dude, that's when my sister graduated high school.
Damn.
Oof.
Damn, she old.
Damn, yeah, I should call her and be like, girl, you old. No productive, all gaming. Oh yeah, then AMD. Do you have sales in the later fall? Yeah, definitely. Especially around like Black Friday, we always do like some kind of little gimmicks and sales. But I would watch this pretty closely then, just to make sure, because sometimes we'll do some really good promotions, but they're like limited and they go pretty quick.
He's 36.
No. Wait, how old am I?
31? 32?
So yes. Not yet, but in like a month. Yeah, 36 and yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Where can I get a bid on a PC build? Are they SSD or a hard drive? SSD. Check out our website, skytechgaming.com. Graduated high school class of 2000. Dang. Oh, that must be so cool though, being the class of 2000. Like.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah. Those graduation classes were sick as hell. 2 zeros.
Mm-hmm. 2 zeros.
You know what I mean though?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the iPhones. Now it's all like, what the hell are we even doing, bro?
You
We
can't
should've
even
gave those
see out of one eye, yeah.
We should've gave those glasses up a long time ago.
Yeah. You're all kids.
Yes.
I know my skip it. Do you guys do giveaways? Sometimes. Not any currently.
Yeah, not right now.
Maybe just follow us on social media. We usually will announce them on there. So, if you don't want to miss them, that's a good way of doing it. Lost your check. Ooh, okay, here we go.
Croissant over here.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I get cozy. When I was a kid, I used to, like, if I was in a chair for too long, just, like, slowly sink into it until I was basically on the floor with my face in the chair. Yeah, I'd be at, like, you know, kids therapy, just, like, on the ground, face in a chair, talking to an adult sitting in a chair next to me.
Yeah, I do this landslide as well.
Dude, okay, here's, like, a story that, like, is for some reason more embarrassing to, like, find out as an adult. But when I was a kid, you know, my parents took me to, like, see a therapist. Yeah, I was going through a divorce and all that, so, like, you gotta make sure you're okay and all this.
Yeah.
And she had this room that had, like, 2 chairs with, like, a little, like, coffee table in between it, and then a couch. And I walked in, and I went to the far chair, and I sat there. And then she sat in the chair, like, across from, like, the coffee table. And apparently, I didn't know this, she told my, like, mom this or something, but she's like, yeah, she's the only person, like, not just kid, only person I've ever had in my office who sat in that chair and not the couch. Like,
Oh.
and it just, like, never crossed my mind that that was, like, weird. To just be like, yeah, you know, we're both in these chairs, like, equal playing ground. Not...
She sat in her chair.
It's very,
That's funny.
yeah. But yeah, for some reason more embarrassing to find out as an adult. Because I was like, oh, cool, so that whole time I was just sitting in the wrong place and nobody told me. Yeah, my therapist thought I must have been like a genius. And I was like, no, it's probably something else. So AMD processor paired with 4070 Ti? Yeah, that's a really good option. Any thoughts on using Winero to customize Windows? No thoughts, head empty, haven't used it. Also, how much is this current build as well? I do not know, unfortunately. Are you guys doing a giveaway? Not sure. They haven't told us about any. Any haven't been announced. We just finished the Avatar PC giveaway, so not really anything since then.
Not on the books right now.
Do y'all know if video TDR error is fixable?
Don't know.
Ooh. Yeah, not off the top of my head. If it's a blue screen, though, that you're getting, it's probably fixable. Or it could just be... I was like, it still could be a bad component then. But it could be something that's corrupted in Windows. I would Google about it and see if... see what people are saying. Because that's not one that I'm super familiar with. Why 7900X over 7800X 3D?
That's what the customer
Yeah, that's what the
picked.
customer picked. It's what works for them. It's a huge case. I thought my King 95 was big. Oh, yeah.
No, this is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You made the right choice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still a good case.
Yeah, you already
Hold
said
on,
yeah.
hold on.
No, too late. You can't take that back.
I mean, I do like the King 95, I won't lie.
Also
but,
comes in red.
but this one's bigger.
Guess what? Same hardware.
Okay, whatever. Have you guys seen Vermax video on you guys? No.
Nah. Is it good? I
Who
hope
is
so.
that? Yeah. It makes my PC restart out of nowhere sometimes. So yeah, probably a blue screen then. Let me do a quick little goog. I like how I did that and then I already forgot what the error was. It is...
Bro, you know what the crappy thing
Go
is?
to the other.
I like me some seafood, but like I'm already hungry.
Yeah, I feel you.
It was good, but like I feel like I could eat lunch already.
Yeah, I would update your graphics drivers, but it could just be that whatever you're trying to do with it is just like way too much for your GPU and it's erroring. Or it's getting like, have you overclocked it at all? Because it could be getting too hot, like, if it's running at a higher voltage than it should be. But definitely update your graphics drivers. Maybe even just do a clean install of that. Look it up on YouTube. He reviewed you guys' PC. Okay. Yeah, I was like, haven't seen.
Only 2 rows of these left.
Dang. Pour one out
Oh my god, and I forgot fan screws.
for some of the best fans. Oh, have fun, because
You're out too? Damn.
I don't know if I'm
okay.
out, but I'll go look.
I got some. I think I can
Okay.
make it work.
Where's marketing guy? I don't know. He's over there in
Busy.
marketing. I overclock it by upping the fan curve. That's about it. And lower GPU temp. Is that bad? Yeah, I would probably just reset that to defaults. And see if that fixes your error. Because, like, if it does, then I would just run it default settings, no overclock at all. If it doesn't fix it, then go back to doing whatever the heck you want with it. But I would just see if one of those settings is just making it error out. Yo.
Yo.
Welcome back, Teddy. Do you know why my headset mic won't work when I connect it to my PC? Could be a couple things. Could be that you need the proprietary software that whatever that company, Corsair's thing, Razer's thing, to run it. Could also just be a mic setting in Windows. Even mine has an issue sometimes where it doesn't want to be seen or doesn't want to connect, or it's fine in Windows, but then through Discord it's like I don't even know who this is, and you're like, So messing around with those kinds of settings under microphone specifically, is a good way to get that done. But yeah, I would just make sure that it has any kind of proprietary software that it needs with it to make sure that that isn't the issue. Do you guys sell cases by themselves? No. What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is why I confused myself. There we go. I was like, YouTube and Twitch have switched places. I'm like, who is ever...
Damn, I want some ceviche. More
Ooh.
seafood.
Yeah, you can never have too much seafood, man. It's great. It's all good stuff.
Yeah. Because an hour later, you hungry again. Literally.
That's most food for me, though. I'll eat, I'll be like, I'm full, and then I walk away, catch me, half an hour later, just, finishing.
Damn, dog. Crazy metabolism.
It doesn't say anything that I can connect or test my headset mic. Dang, so it's just, not showing up at all. Ugh. That can be a little tough to diagnose. What kind of headset is it? Who makes it?
Just a 360. Oh, it is. Okay. Almost put those up then.
You guys cable manager builds? Of course. Yeah.
Yep.
That's one of the things you're paying for.
Mm-hmm.
Is expert cable management. I definitely did not forget that I got fried cheesesteak. Oh, cheesecake bites was my wings.
Cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak bites sounds so good. That sounds like something Dairy Queen would do.
Oh, it does. Man, why am I like suddenly like I'm the fucking outsiders? I want a Dairy Queen burger.
Yeah.
I know you remember that movie / book.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Golden Boy. I don't know why I remember this.
You know why? Because it's actually like a really good book. It's like one of those ones where like the kids who don't like to read are like, yeah.
Low key, actually, yeah. I remember when we saw the movie, like the whole class was into it.
It's always good to have those kinds of books. Like I'm always like, oh man, if I was a teacher, what book would I like go for? And you know what? For Shakespeare, I have one too.
Which one?
We read in like 11th or 12th grade. We read Twelfth Night. And, like, that one had, like, the whole class. Like, oh man,
yeah?
like, page turner. Because it's one of those ones where it's, like, twins, and the girl goes, like, undercover, like, you know, as a boy in the, like, Duke's court, and is trying to, like,
Oh,
help
so she's
him.
the man.
It's absolutely, She's the Man is an adaptation of it. Yes. But, like, it does that perfect thing of like, oh shoot, we're tying a huge knot, how's it gonna get entangled? And everyone's like, oh. It's very good. And it's just funny. Fried cheesesteak with strawberry sauce. Mm. It's a SteelSeries headset? Okay. Of course I don't know too much about SteelSeries. But, let me look. We'll do some Googling. Googly.
Hell yeah. With 3 screws to spare.
Mm. Is it Bluetooth? Because I was like, if it's Bluetooth... Oh, what the heck?
The hell is that?
I don't know, man. Oh. Weird.
What?
Why did this suddenly, like,
Yeah, it's like buffering. First, why is it making noise?
No. What? Very weird.
TikTok, you crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so, if it's Bluetooth, the first thing you want to check and make sure is that you have Bluetooth drivers on your computer. You can tell this by going over into the corner where, like, all this junk is, where, like, you see the little internet and the little speaker, and it'll tell you whether or not Bluetooth is there. If it isn't, download your Bluetooth driver. You can find that by searching your motherboard on the manufacturer's website for it, going to support, and there'll be a Bluetooth driver on there that you can download. Just make sure you have that if you're using a Bluetooth one. If it's not, if it's just like USB plug-in directly, that's a little easier and also harder to diagnose. I guess the other thing would just be to double check. Well, no, because it's not showing up then. So yeah, that would be my guess, is that if it's a Bluetooth one, you might not have a Bluetooth driver on there, or your motherboard just might not have Bluetooth. It can be Bluetooth, but I have it plugged into the PC to connect it that way. Okay. But it's wireless, so... I think. Unless it also comes with a wire. Interesting. It comes with a wire? Okay, so you can connect it directly then. Very weird. I'm so terrified to click on this again. Have you tried putting it in like a different USB port? Just in case that USB port is bad or something? Zaxby's gave me lime Sprite instead of peach Sprite, which is the best. Oh, the lime one sounds good.
Yeah, the lime one's good as hell.
I love a lime, man. I'll tell you what. In a good burrito ramen, yeah. I gotta remind myself I'm getting wings tonight. Like, you're not getting the burrito ramen. Hey, I wanted to ask if ordering from your website on Amazon is valid or a scam. It can be. So, like, our website is... Here's the thing. Our website is the most legit. You're not going to get messed up in any kind of way there. Amazon, we also sell on.
Yes.
But there are sometimes scam listings on there. If you're buying one of our PCs through Amazon, you're going to want to make sure that it is sold by Skytech and not by, you know, like, Chili Pepper 111. You know, like, that's where the scams come in. And also, if it's too good to be true. If you're seeing a, you know, several $1,000 PC going for, you know, $200 from some guy named, like, Lizardzilla, like, don't. That's probably a scam. But yeah, our website goes just directly through us. It's totally cool, totally legit. Amazon we also sell through very legitly, but make sure you're buying it from Skytech as the seller. Plan on buying the Skytech or the Shadow Gaming PC desktop off your website, $10.52 on Amazon, but it's from your website. Oh, okay, yeah. No, our website is the most legit way to get it. Yeah, you're not going to get scammed through that. It's only when, like, there's an intermedium where someone could be, like, selling our PC, but it's not us, that it becomes an issue. Plan on, what was it? It can be Bluetooth, but I have it plugged into the PC to connect it that way. It comes with the wire. It shows that my headphones are connected to my PC, but it doesn't show that the mic is working. Double check that there isn't, like, a mute button anywhere on the headset. So, like, mine has a thing where if you touch the, like, tip of it, it'll go red, and that means it's, like, muted, and then, like, touching it again will make it not mute. Stream's lagging? Dang. What?
What headset do you use?
I use a Razer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I pull up Discord on my phone, plug in the Apple wired headphones, and then put them on over my, or under my Sony Bluetooth headphones.
That is such a struggle. Like, oh my gosh. That's,
Why?
You lost me at 2 steps.
Yeah. I don't want a headset connected to my computer.
Why?
It's just, it feels like, I don't want to be tethered to the computer.
Why? Are you, like, needing to run out of the... Like, homie, I'd be cooking, and I'm still like, and I'm back in the game, yeah. Like...
It's because I already have a nice Sony headphones. I don't want to double up on headsets.
That's fair, but, like, I got some decent Sony headphones, too. Like, the over-the-ear
Yeah, you
ones.
have the better ones than I do.
Yeah.
You have the 5s.
I like those, but I use them for listening to music. You know what I mean? Like,
You're going to
the
use them to
Razrs,
listen to
like,
game, too.
the Razrs are like, I need them for the mic and all of that, you know.
That's why I got the Apple headphones.
Oh, gross, no.
The mic is amazing on those, actually.
Yeah, it was amazing. My Amazon said it's sold by Amazon, shipped by Amazon. Perfect, then
Yeah,
no issue.
you're good.
Yeah, I took that and I tried both just in case, but it still doesn't show that it works on either. Weird. I'm sorry, yeah, I was like, you might have to do some Googling and see what's worked for other people, because, yeah, at this point, it's, like, kind of tough for me to troubleshoot without being able to see things and mess with it.
When I told Frank this, he didn't let it go for, like, 2 weeks. He'd be like, because I'd send him, like, random shit. Yeah. He'd be like, you were going to buy a $300 car part, but not a headset.
Yeah. It do be like that, though. Hi, hello. Bling. How you doing?
Bling.
I'll have another random
Hey,
question.
what's up,
I'll have another random tech question to prepare for my incoming pre-built. I have the Lianli 011 with side-mounted AIO, bottom-mounted, 3 fans, and 2 rear exhausts.
Cool.
Listed with 8 total. Does this mean I likely have 3 intake and 5 exhausts? No, so if you get the Lianli 011, so this is like the 011 Vision. So basically what it's going to be is side intake. So
like this.
yeah, kind of. But if it's the Vision, it doesn't have 3 on the top.
Yeah, it's
So the
instead of
side,
two there.
side is going to be taking intake. The bottom fans are also going to be intake, and then the 2 rear exhausts are your exhaust. So you're actually going to have 6 intake, 2 exhaust, if I'm not mistaken. After the underwhelming 9700X reviews, is there much, if any, hype for the 9800X3D when it drops in Q4? I mean, I think people are dogging on the 9700X like very unfairly. The fact that it runs so much cooler and is very easy to cool,
Yeah, dude, that's one
like,
of them.
is actually a huge thing. Like, don't knock that because it means you're also saving money on the cooler that you can put on it, because you don't have to put as much of a cooler on it. Also, if you enable PBO in the BIOS, you will see a 20% increase in performance, and not a lot of the reviews are talking about that. What?
Oh no, I was just gonna say, is that different from the Radeon GPU plus CPU thing? What is that called? Resizable bar? No, I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
I'm not in the
honestly,
software.
yeah, I was like, not 100% to tell you, but yeah.
PVO.
Mm-hmm. What speakers would you recommend for gaming? Ooh.
Damn, dude, you were talking to the wrong person.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
use
I'm
like
like trying to
$20
think.
Amazon speakers.
Shoot. And like me, I'm just like, I guess I'll just get Razer because I love the snake.
Oh my god.
I know. The worst people to get
I'm
that
sure
advice from.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a brand loyalist and
Just I can hear it. It's good.
yeah. Don't know why AMD defaults run such low power. Yeah, I think that they're just terrified of what's happening with Intel, like with the overvolting and pulling tons of wattage. Cause yeah, like them defaulting to like what a 65 watt TDP or 75 watt TDP is like, But then I remember that Intel was pulling 380 watts when 13th gen came out. Just on like just like oh I put it in. I am running a benchmark and oh wow like yeah. Intel decided to pump too much power into theirs and see what happened. Yeah, I think that they're like, oh shoot, we got to be the efficiency route. And you know what? At this point, I'm taking the efficiency route. Like, you win me. If you're like, you know what? The new generation of GPUs, no different performance-wise. Like, they bench exactly the same, but they're smaller and they're more efficient. You've got me. Like, And I know I'm in like the minority there, but yeah.
Yeah, this is only tech heads will appreciate.
Yeah, 9700X appears to be a modest efficiency gain. Fair points, yeah. PBO is their one-click stable overclock. Yep. I see. I'm gonna talk to an audiophile. That's the correct answer.
Yes.
Sheesh. Okay, I'm used to the AIO feeding out of the case. LOL. But I'm excited either way. Intrigued to see how it operates. Yeah.
Kelsey's a Slytherin. What?
No.
Cause she's Slavic? That's racist, Hayden.
She's Slavic. No,
That's 'cause of the razors.
I am a Gryffindor because I'm.
Sure, okay, everybody's a Gryffindor.
No, I mean you say that, but nobody actually wants to be a Gryffindor. And Pottermore told me I was a Gryffindor.
You know,
so.
Hufflepuff house is closer to the kitchen.
Dude, I would have loved to have been a Hufflepuff. Like, no joke. I wanted one of the other ones because, like, that's cool. I'm over it. You know what? I don't need to know more about it. And it's like, nah, bitch, you're with the jocks. Like, oh, it's so true though. Like, dude, if you throw something at me and I catch it midair, I don't shut up about it. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I should have been tied in. Oh
You're
man,
not
could
wrong.
you like,
God damn it.
dude, if I could run, I'd be such a good athlete. Yeah.
You sound like someone's uncle right now.
The spirit of an uncle possessed me as a child, and here I am. The weirdest of girls, yeah. No, like, low-key, though, there's some times where it's like, oh, man, it's a good thing I was just gifted with no athletic talent, because, like, I would have been obnoxious.
You would have a different life right now.
Yeah, for real.
Damn, you'd be at the fucking Olympics probably.
Is Build Redux a scam? Dunno.
I've never used them.
Alright, thanks for trying. I was just wondering since it wouldn't work with my HyperX mic either. Oh, that's very weird, yeah. Probably a driver issue, but yeah, I would just kind of keep looking for answers. That PC looks like a really small generator.
Yeah.
I could see that, yeah. Just checked on the Shadow Gaming PC. It only says there's one left in stock. Do you plan on making more?
I mean, probably.
Probably eventually, but maybe not that exact SKU. Will the Nebula Play VR okay? I just ordered one. Had the i5-13400 and RTX 4060. Yeah, actually,
pretty solid.
we just had someone in here earlier saying that they bought the Nebula and it's perfect for VR chat. So
cool.
Yeah, okay, depending on what VR applications you're gonna be using, yeah, it should be totally fine. Would you recommend a pre-built or build your own for a new PC gamer? Honestly,
PC gamer?
like, here's the thing. If you're really interested in PCs themselves, like, you know, how they work, building them and all that stuff, I think it's worth it to, like, look into how to build a PC. I never say just, oh yeah, build your own, because there's a lot of, like, research you kind of have to do before then. You got to figure out what components are, what components you're going to need, what components go together, and then how to physically assemble them, how to make sure it turns on, and if it doesn't turn on, how to troubleshoot that down. If that sounds totally interesting to you, then heck yeah, do the build your own route. It's really cool. But if that sounds like way too much research to do,
yeah, if you're just trying to game.
If you're not interested in that, yeah, you just want a game PC, a pre-build is the way to go. Like, definitely. Because then, like, you know, you don't have to worry about it not turning on or accidentally breaking a component. And you got somebody to call when you got questions. So, yeah. But my ears are not in audiophile 4K. They are 480i at best.
Dead ass though.
I feel that, yeah. Efficiency is great on laptop and data centers, but not necessary on a 130 watt desktop chip. I mean, I feel that, yeah, and especially now that we got all these really, you know, super high wattage power
Here
supplies, like, they're
keys.
ready. Efficiency is great. I'm sorry. I'm a Ravenclaw. Everyone's a Ravenclaw, man.
Hey, Ravenclaw, that was actually, I don't know.
No.
That's
I would have loved to have been a Ravenclaw, but no, again, I was assigned jock.
I am the mold on J.K. Rowling's wall.
Sorry. Yeah. I took the
What the? Fabian, where'd you go?
If I could run
Did you
LMAO.
just come just...
True.
I was looking for Handy.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
yeah, he's not here.
I would probably be in the air. I probably would have gone to the Air Force if I could run. But then I was like, you know what, man? I can't run. I should probably not do this.
Yeah.
I could toss this 4090 over them. Their mountains are so good. Because I thought you'd be a Slytherin since you like Razor. No, I mean, I like snakes. I like green. It's all really cool. But, nah.
You're not evil.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I am, like, good to a fault. Which, when you're like, oh, that's not a bad thing. It's a horrible thing. Like, yeah, you can really get run over pretty easily when you're just a really good and honest person. It's a Honda case. For real, though.
Yeah, it does look like the little Honda generator.
As a Californian, do you know where Honda Point is? No.
I don't. What?
I know
Tell
where
me
Dana
more.
Point is, but that's it. If you're close to Micro Center, get their deals and build your own. That's a good point, yeah. I'm trying to build my parts list for 2 years now, and I'm still changing parts around. Yeah, and I was like, new parts are going to just keep coming out.
Yep.
After Voldemort died for good, Slytherin really chilled out. I guess that's true, yeah. Okay. See, I have big hands, so I'm scared I'd break something putting it together. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Yeah, yeah.
The grippers help me out. if anything.
Anybody can build. It's just, you know, a matter of, like, are you the kind of person who likes, you know, watching videos, looking and getting ready for that sort of thing, you know, willing to look into the right resources to do it? If so, then, like, yeah, totally. Is RX 6600 good?
I'll let you have it.
You know, it's not bad. I'll say that. Like, it's definitely, like, I would consider, like, an entry-level GPU still. It's last generation Radeon. At the time, it was about equivalent with, like, a 3060. Like, maybe a 3050. So, yeah, I think it's definitely, like, a starting point, yeah. I don't think it's horrible by any means. There's definitely worse.
There's HD 66.
They're not dark arts, they're just moldy arts.
Moldy art.
On the point is the point in the California coastline where the coast goes from north to south by southwest. Oh, I did not know that. Although I just got this really cool book. It's by Obi Kaufman. And it's called The California Field Atlas. And he just talks about, like, everything in California. Like, he goes over, like, all the mountains, all the trails, all the forests, the deserts, the oceans, and all this kind of stuff. With just, like, really interesting information. And, like, here was the state, you know, back in the Cretaceous era. And it's just like, what?
Dang.
Yeah, the Central Valley was, like, a lake.
It was the lake? I heard the beaches had hella grizzly bears.
Yeah, no, that's why we have the bear on the flag, is because you used to not be able to go like 10 miles without seeing a grizzly.
Oh, wow.
Crazy?
Damn.
Yeah. No, you never see them. Yeah.
I've never seen one in real life.
Yeah. Also, the U.S. Navy rammed 7 destroyers into the coast in 1923 at full speed. Dang. Yeah, see, this is the history that I need to know. I want to be, like, just a stupid encyclopedia on things, you know, where it's like, who asked? And it's like nobody, and then I'm still just like, the knowledge. Mount Baldy was of Like, yeah, I want to be that person. Like, someone's gonna enjoy the fact that I'm around a campfire. Not everyone, though. Are you taking nerd? Yeah, for real. I think grizzly bears are extinct all the way up to Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, I think there might be still certain forests where you can sometimes find them, but yeah. Because they got them in Yellowstone. Yellowstone, my gosh. Up in Yellowstone, yeah.
Wait, where's that at?
That is in, well, 3 states actually. Like Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, yeah.
Ah.
It's a cool place. You should probably just go.
It's a little far for my taste.
Yeah.
I need to be near a coast, otherwise I break out.
Well, the big national parks right now too are getting like
heavy
tourists. Yeah, like don't go to Yosemite. Not that you could get in. Like
what? What is that supposed to be?
Yosemite is like Disneyland now, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone wants to go there. Separate species and extinct. It's not a grizzly bear on the California. It's a California bear that is not a grizzly.
Yeah, Kelsey.
Dang, we killed that bear. That's like so messed up, though.
That's down.
Dang. Around 965 grizzly bears estimated 2022 to be in Yellowstone National Park. Dang.
Hey, Hero, why do European tourists like coming to Death Valley, bro? Ain't nothing but a desert.
No, okay, I know the answer to this, and that is that like the number one thing that America has. Like, the thing we should be the most proud of, the thing that we should really rub in everyone's face, is the national park system. Like...
But Death Valley?
No, dude. Like, we take it for granted, but the national park system is fantastic here. Like, we have so many cool, like, public land that you can go to. It is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, take that, Europeans.
No, but like genuinely, like that is why a lot of tourism actually comes to the U.S. is like the Grand Canyon, you know, like.
See, that's understandable. Like, yeah, of course, you got to see that. But
like that is the thing when people are like, you know, what's like the greatest thing about being American? Like, the guy who says freedom hasn't thought enough about it because, like, yeah, that's a good reason, but the national park system actually, like. Thank you, Teddy Roosevelt. And, like, maybe it's the Girl Scout in me saying this, but I'm like, no, man, the national park system. Got your national parks, you've got your state parks, and you've got your regional parks. Like, oh, man.
Shit, alright.
Literally, that seems like a quote from Teddy himself. Yes, we must preserve these wild animals for my grandchildren to shoot. Basically, yeah. Bodie Cali was a mining town that was abandoned, and the shops that have stuff in them from olden days. That's really cool, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go and hit up some ghost towns. You know, this
fall. What if you bring back some with you?
Oh, man, I'm hoping, man. Make my life more interesting. Come on.
God damn. Damn, the movies really are right, aren't they?
Yeah, right? Like, you're just like, yeah, just invite it.
Fucking guns blazing.
I don't know, man. Like, what else do I have going on in November?
Oh my
Like,
God.
yeah.
Girl, you just bought a house. What do you mean, what else?
We've got national parks, but they are tiny in comparison to the U.S. They sell combination Grand Canyon, Death Valley tickets here.
Whoa,
so
okay.
Dude, Death Valley is cool, though. I actually can't wait to go. I have not been, at least not while I was, like, old enough to be conscious. Yeah. You know when you're just, like, a toddler and they just take you places?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got video of it, and you're like, okay, but, like, I went to Yellowstone as a toddler, and, like, there's video of me near some geysers, but, like, do I remember that? No. But, yeah, no, I can't wait to go to Death Valley, shoot. I don't. Now, here's the thing. Some people have to drive through Death Valley to get to places, and I'm like, nah, you'd never catch me doing that, because, like, it always ends up being during summer, and then if your car breaks down and just gets too hot, you're gone.
Yeah, no, I've heard the fucking your like statistic of dying at Death Valley is like crazy.
Yeah. But I'd love a sticker from there and just be like, Death Valley did it. Are PCs easy to build? Fairly. There's a couple things that you got to be really careful with so that you don't damage really expensive components.
Looking for you.
But yeah. Isn't the CPU weak for the GPU? No, isn't the GPU weak for the CPU? No. They're mostly fine. This is definitely going to be a lot more processor heavy. Like, it's got more processor capability, but it's not a bottleneck or anything. It's fine.
That tiny GPU.
It's fine.
What is that? That's cute.
You ever watch those gold prospecting videos on YouTube? They make it so easy to find gold.
There's
I know,
gold in
right?
them there, hell.
It, like, okay, but, like, put yourself in the, like, shoes of, like, the gold rush, and, like, some homie's just like, yeah, check this out. Gold nugget.
Clink, clink, clink.
You want to go up to the Yukon? Like, I, too, would have been like, oh, hell yeah. Like, it makes sense. Yeah, it's so easy, man. You can get just, like, so much gold. You just gotta go all the way up to Skagway. Yeah! Man, okay, you know you say I'm grandma coded? When I went to Alaska and we were in Skagway, like, the rest of the family went on this, like, train ride around the mountains, looking at the geography, went and, like, met sled dogs, did this whole 8-hour thing, and I was like, nah, man, I want to go to this old brothel and learn the history of it.
Girl.
Yeah, like, I went on, like, the museum tour and was just like, yeah, I just...
Was there still at least the plugs there?
No, well, there was, like, a costume lady who was, like, your, you know, guide, and she was very funny. But, like, also just telling you very interesting, like, history tidbits, and I was like, yeah, this is what I did. Like, no, I don't want the train ride. I want to go and learn about this. Mm-hmm. What haunted place are you going to, Kelsey? I don't know. Actually, I was mostly going to go around the Salton Sea.
What's that?
You don't know about the Salton Sea?
No, I don't know anything.
Bro, it's so close. Well, I mean, fairly. So, there's a big sea out in the desert called Salton. It used to. Now it is toxic. So, it used to be this big vacation destination for, like, the wealthy of California. Like, the Beach Boys had a home out there.
Oh.
They would bring, like, a boat. There was a whole beach town around the Salton Sea. This just giant lake in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Out there. It's basically like, when you go through the Coachella Valley and, like, on your way to Blythe, you'll hit it. And then it started, like, you know, drying up a bit, so the salt content became toxic. All the fish started dying, and it was having these, like, really toxic algae blooms and all this. And all of the, like, towns around it dried up as well, basically. So the water is still there. It's highly toxic, and as it dries and recedes, the, like, wind carries it, and there's been, like, health problems for people who lived in the area because of, like, breathing all of that. And it's been completely abandoned. Except for now, I guess there's lithium there, so they're probably going to clean it up.
Oh my god.
But yeah, but it's a giant ghost town around this lake.
Oh.
Of what used to be, like, this very bougie lake town.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
There's like rich kid ghosts and shit.
Yeah. There's just like a lot of weird stuff out there. It's really cool.
Why, what makes it haunted? Just that.
The Beach Boys. They're like, wouldn't it be nice if we were living? Yeah. Oh man, that would be like a horror movie that's shot at the Salton Sea, and then just like the trailer would be like a really slow down version that's like a creepy, just like, wouldn't it be nice if we were, and then like the killer's like weapon, somebody screaming, we wouldn't have to, blood splattered. Okay, I know what I'm doing this summer. I am going to film this movie. Can't believe no one's made a horror movie about the Salton Sea. Somebody take this idea to someone who has power and an executive friend. Like, spend $20K to get there, buy equipment and prospecting license, find $200 of gold. Exactly, yeah. And then die in the cold, yeah. I think that's where they farm brine shrimp. Maybe. Am I the only one that would want to go to Salem, Massachusetts in October for Halloween? I think that would be cool
I think
and
you're the
fun.
only one.
No, that seems awesome. I don't know though. Especially for women, Halloween is like in our DNA. I don't know why.
Oh.
Like we love Halloween. Like we love the spooky. Yeah. My GPU is coil wine. Does it affect performance? No, it shouldn't affect performance. It's just annoying.
It means it's working.
Yeah. That's the working sound.
Yeah, working.
So many people came to California and people abandoned their ships because everyone wanted to prospect. San Francisco is built on the abandoned ship's hull. This is true, yes.
What?
In the gold rush era.
Ship holes. What?
Yeah, they called us the Golden State. Home of the Golden State Warriors. LOL, there's a Sonny Bono Salton Sea National Wildlife Area. Yeah, and I frequently ride the Sonny Bono Memorial Highway. And I go by the sign all the time. I'm like, yeah, thank you, Sonny Bono. He was the mayor of Palm Springs.
Oh, yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah. Can I act in it, Kelsey? Maybe. We'll have auditions eventually.
Yeah, that's right. We'll need the headshot and whatever else.
You just want to dress up like a cat? Actually, I've decided that I'm going to do a theme.
Duh.
I'm going to do a theme every year. And
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think we're going to do vampires this year, but we'll see.
Hell yeah. You're going to be Nandor?
Either that, yeah, that would be really, what we do in the Shadows vampires, that'd be fun. Either that, or we'll save that for next year, and we'll do, like, ghosts this year, but I want, like, to be from, like, the Victorian era.
Ooh.
So I, enter the door, and I'm in, like, a very pretty Victorian dress, and then I'm like, oh, the candy's right here, and I turn, there's just, like, an axe in the back of my head.
Oh my god.
Perfect, like...
You're going to throw a Halloween party?
Shoot, I could.
You could.
I'm taking Halloween off so I can be there to pass out candy. I'm so freaking excited. You have no idea. Like, I miss having trick-or-treaters. Means it's working. Alright, thank you so much. You're very welcome, Aaron. Thank you. When you sell a pre-built, do you send the excess cables or just the finished product? If it's, if it's modular, we will send you the extra cables.
Yep,
Yes.
depends on the power supply.
Mm-hmm. I'm older. I want a Halloween baby in October. I think that would be cool. Yeah. Halloween. I love vampires. Yeah, it's my fiance's like favorite thing. Specifically Anne Rice vampires, but vampires in general.
Who's Anne Rice?
Interview with the Vampire.
Oh.
That author. I think my great grandfather lived in San Francisco in the 1890s. Oh wow! Imagine that. Lestat. Yeah, Lestat. Vampire Lestat. Oh, it's time for me to go home.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye, one.
You got like 10 minutes in you?
No.
Alright, can you get Fabian on?
Yeah. I'm gonna get somebody to tag out.
Alright, bye.
Anyways,
have a good weekend.
Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah.
Stream's almost over.
Yeah, that's all that. Have a good one, y'all. Bye, glasses.
Glasses. What's up, y'all? Now you're stuck with me. Nah, I'm just kidding. The lack of music is very apparent when random click. God damn it. There you go. Is that a microwave PC? It sure looks like one. Fall or winter? I like fall. Fall's cool. Candy apple or caramel apple?
Caramel apple.
Caramel apple, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree on that one.
I have no
Oh,
idea.
shit. What's
I
up,
have
Charles?
no idea what you're talking about. Caramel
They're
apples
literally
for.
just asking me about.
That sounds
Hayden.
delicious.
Yeah, actually. Hayden said fall or winter. Do you prefer?
Fall or winter? Well, here in Southern California, I'd have to say winter.
Really?
Fall can be still so
That's
humid and it's still hot. Summer it'll get to 100, 110.
Our winter is like Midwest fall.
It's gorgeous in winter out here. So, whereas fall, it can still be pretty hot. It's only maybe 10, 15 degrees cooler max. But it's so humid.
Yeah, I have to just forget about that.
That's rainy season out here. So.
Oh, everybody say what's up to Charles, Mr.
Yeah,
Charles.
hi.
To Felon.
Kelsey subbed in. Well,
Yeah.
subbed me in because she's got to go home.
We gotta go
So
home.
it's late
It's
on a
all
Friday.
good. We only got like 10 minutes left.
Yeah, not a problem. So,
What were you up to?
Fabian looks different. You're no glasses. No, I think the chat called me what? Professor Xavier last time I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for anyone who's new, I'm Charles. I'm one of the other IT people. My specific task there is special projects. So I'm technical writer. I work on building special SKUs, project reports, things like that. So. You asked how I was doing. Ready to start my weekend.
Right, yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, ready to go home too. But I got another hour here, so.
Dang.
I know.
You guys are packing up back there? Or?
Not quite.
Not quite.
We're gonna start the major moving probably next week. So that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bummer.
So that'll be exciting. We have a lot of stuff to move. Yeah. That'll be fun packing. So.
CS is staying, right, for now?
I mean, we have until next week. So.
CS2?
No, CS is staying.
Okay.
So. Yeah, they're not going to move until pretty late into the whole process.
I figured.
So
I
think
mean,
they're going to get moved piecemeal anyway. So there's always someone on phones, always someone on live chat. So always someone answering like Discord stuff. So
that makes sense.
Anyway, let's see. Let's check out on all the chats we got going on. See, I don't know where you guys left off. I haven't been tuned in at all today.
Much.
We've been too busy.
Oh, look, there's Chris. Where Hayden says we
yeah,
can
it's
play.
K. All right, so you were asking what? Hayden? There we go. Or Jesus? Jesus
3D
FF2?
TikTok. Yeah, we got all the TikTok going. I think Twitch is the only one. Towards the end of the streams, it seems like Twitch is like the last one to like still be moving.
Gotcha. So yeah, it looks like we got TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube going on right now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Say hi to Kay, Troubleshoot Dis over in YouTube land.
I forgot about that.
All right. Is he also Chris B. Grimm?
That is Chris B.
on
Grimm.
Twitch.
Yep.
Okay.
That's him.
So we're gonna ignore Chris B. Grimm.
Why do you have to do that?
Oh, okay, fine. I look like I know a lot about 3D printing and resins. That's one of the other things that I do in special projects. When we have our custom 3D printed chassis and like the Avatar PC that we just finished giving away.
Hell yeah.
I'm one of the designers and printers and painters for all of those things. So we've got a couple of smaller projects like that brewing at the moment. Nothing I can talk about quite yet. But you'll see some cool stuff coming out of the labs pretty soon.
Hell yeah, I hope you're hungry.
We'll
hardware.
We'll call that one a hint. So, alright, let's see. Okay, you should go on stream. Yeah, it would be fun to see Kane on stream one day. He used to stream games with everyone, right?
Yeah, the Thursday show.
Yeah.
He was a big. Hey, Kay, what do you? I come through, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, you need to come over here some more often. You've been staying late over at the office lately, so. Roberto says, does Charles do the Charleston on occasion? No, I have 3 left feet. I don't dance.
3 left.
Yeah. I mean, maybe when I was younger, a little bit more fit, but once I broke my foot and I was out of commission for 3 months, it was all kind of downhill from there. Yeah.
Ouch. How'd you break your foot?
I had gone swimming, and I was leaning up against the center island in my kitchen, trying to, hey, what am I going to do for dinner tonight? And I slipped. And my foot rammed straight into the bottom of the cabinet and broke quite a number of bones in there. Yeah, I was in a short leg cast with a toe extension for 2.5 months and physical therapy.
Yeah. Damn,
That was
I
not
didn't
cool.
realize your whole foot was broken.
Yeah, well, it's mostly toes, but your toes go most of the way up your foot. So,
Ow.
yeah, it was not fun. I had just started my new position at Stater Brothers too.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was a general merchandise clerk, and I had moved to one of the aisle specialists. And I had to go in later on that day because I thought it was just a sprain, and then I took off the shoe and I got home and it was black and blue up to my calf. I'm like, nope, okay, I gotta go to urgent care. So
Black and blue.
yeah, this was years ago. This was what?
Oh wait. So when you had
2009, 2010. So it's been quite some time. I'm okay.
when you had the crutches recently, was that just a sprain or?
I'm not entirely sure because the doctor I had was terrible. I was supposed to get some imaging done, an MRI taken there to see if there was tissue damage, and she didn't think it was necessary. And I told her, hey, what you're thinking it is doesn't feel like it. I know what you're talking about. I've dealt with it before. Nah, so to this day, my right kneecap wiggles a lot more than my left kneecap.
Oh.
So this was February. I still don't know what happened, but I'm at 99%, so we're okay. I know, we're all talking about my injuries.
Yeah, damn.
When you've lived for 35 years on this planet, stuff happens.
Stuff happens. Clearly. I've gotten hit by a car, and I've been fortunate enough to not break anything. Mm-hmm. But I was probably 16 then, so
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and hardy.
Yeah.
I was riding my bike, and then a car came out the corner, just.
Oh no.
Head on.
So were they making a left turn and you kept going?
I was going right. They were going left, but they were hugging my side.
Yeah.
And just I couldn't even react. Next thing I knew,
man.
I was on the ground.
Do one of those action movie scenes where you fly over the hood and splat on the ground?
Maybe, because the car was over here and I was over here. I somehow I got there.
You don't remember exactly?
Hell no, I don't.
Oh.
Thankfully, but yeah, crazy, but I didn't break it. I just sprained my foot.
Well, good. I mean, sprains they're terrible, but at least
It's better than breaking.
I know. All right, a sprain's gonna put you on your butt for a couple of weeks. A break can be a couple months to even longer, depending on how long it takes to get back to normal.
1,000.
So yeah. Rudu says that their mom has had both of her knees replaced.
Oh wow!
And now she's part cyborg. A friend of mine's mother has a pacemaker. I've called her a cyborg for years now. So she has a robot powering her heart.
Tony Stark over it.
I know, right? Where did we leave off on TikTok?
It hasn't moved at all.
Hasn't moved? Okay, so we've answered Phantom's question
pretty
already.
much.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the reason is, but it seems like towards later in the streams, it's only really Twitch that will come in and.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, there are dedicated fans.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. Shout out to y'all, the OGs.
Hayden's asking, what kind of music do we like?
Right now I like pop music.
I am kind of one of those people, if I like it, I'll listen to it, and I won't know if I like it until I start listening.
Okay.
So, in general, though, I really like folk music of a variety of sort, anything instrumental. I'm a long-term EDM fan.
Oh, hell yeah.
And been a fan of various forms of metal and power rock and stuff like that for a long time.
You said the word. There they go. They're gonna get started on the metal.
Oh, I know, right? I have an opportunity to see Powerwolf later on this month.
Oh, sick.
They're one of my current, probably top 10 when it comes to power metal. So it's a great German band.
Oh.
So, but I've been a fan of Dragon Force since I was a teenager.
Oh, Dragon Force, yeah.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero 3.
Well, I mean, that's their flagship song, and they play it at every concert.
They play it, yeah?
Yeah, it's part of the encore.
Can they play it?
Yes, they can.
Oh, okay.
I've watched Herman Lee, and, you know, I'm brain farting on the other gentleman's name. Oh, I'm losing nerd cred.
Oh.
Sam Totman. I've watched them live on stage shred through that song.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So.
I heard, I think the Herman Lee, I think that's the one, he has, like, a TikTok account, and he'll do, like, guitar stuff.
Yeah, he's all over the social medias. He invites a lot of other celebrity guitarists, both from other bands and also from TikTok and YouTube Spaces and things like that, to come play with him.
Oh,
he does a lot of reviews when people cover Dragon Force songs. He'll pull up their recording and, you know, hey, we're going to give some critique. Mostly, because if you're crazy enough to play Dragon Force, you're probably pretty good. Mostly it's, wow, you guys are awesome, and we like to jam with you sometimes. In fact, I've seen some of those fans play with them on stage in some concerts.
Damn, what a wholesome guy.
Oh, I know, right? No, I love those guys. They're cool people. Blackfire had Double Dragon snippets from 1988 NES original soundtrack. They are huge video game nerds. They've put so much, tidbits, little snippets of original soundtrack or sound effects or things like that all over their songs. Even as far back as, like, Pac-Man noises.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Quentin over on TikTok's asking a tech question. Just got new internet. Do you know why my PC won't connect to it?
Oh.
First, we want to know how you're connecting to your local network. Is it Wi-Fi or is it Ethernet? Because that's going to determine where we look next for potential resolution. If this is a new PC, or if you haven't been updating it lately, you might also want to update your drivers. I know that's a little hard if you're not connecting to the internet. You might have to go to another PC and grab those executable files on a flash drive to put on your system. You also want to check your cables if you're connected via Ethernet.
Yeah, your antennas. Make sure you got the antennas going.
Yep. Well, hopefully if they've got their antennas plugged in, because those are pretty obvious if you're missing those.
Which is, I mean, it'll still give you, like, the weakest signal, but, like, it'll still show up, right? Without the antennas?
There's a tiny little bit of antenna sticking out of the back of the motherboard. Just, like an 1/8 of an inch worth of antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure those bunny ears are screwed in tight, nice and tight. Get the nickname
the
for
old,
them.
Yeah,
the old style where they're flat. Yeah.
Doesn't that come from, like, the the old TV antennas where it was, like, the two thingies?
Kind of, yeah. Well, these days some of the varieties are very flat and blade shaped.
Now they look like bunny ears.
Yeah, now they really look like bunny ears. Yeah. Apparently they're on Wi-Fi. They have an extender they use for Ethernet cable. The old internet worked, but it just stopped. How recently did it stop? Because that might actually be a problem with either your local access point, your router or extender, or it might be an ISP thing rather than the computer itself.
Been there.
Oh, I know. ISPs are terrible.
Yeah, dude.
How has the internet been at the warehouse over the past 2 days, huh?
Well, yesterday it was none. Then they got it up, like, at the end of the day. And then today they were saying it's, like, spotty.
Yeah, it's been slow at best until very recently, and they're still working on it. Keith and Kyle have been working pretty hard trying to figure out what's going on.
Dang.
So Angel's going to have a fun time when he gets back on Monday.
Oh, no. Yeah. Where is Angel?
So, he went to, I want to say, his brother's wedding.
Oh, dang, okay.
Yeah, his wedding in the middle of Colorado.
I hope he enjoys that, because,
He's been sending us pictures. It's gorgeous out there.
Oh, so, I bet.
Yeah, he's been going hiking. He loves it. Roberto continues, we should try Mega Driver and Mini Bosses. I have heard some of Mega Driver's music before. I'll need to continue listening to them. Never heard of Mini Bosses, though. I'll definitely have to take a listen to them on the way home today. Do they do a lot of like video game themed music. Quentin continues, just got new Wi-Fi, works on phones and everything else. Just said that I can't reach DHCP servers.
Oh, this is out of my
Yeah,
wheelhouse.
this is pretty deep into networking at the moment. Have you, if you have the capability to do so, have you tried connecting your computer to a hotspot or to someone else's network? Maybe bring the computer over to a friend's house, or if you have like a school PC lab, see if you can hook up temporarily. If you can hook up to those sources just fine, then we know it's something going on with your network hardware or the ISP still. They can make changes that can have effects pretty deep into the networking systems on your PC. If the PC does not connect to those other networks, then it would be something in the PC. It's a little hard to say at that point, though. Most of those resolutions result in going into command line.
Yeah.
And that's kind of tough to help out over live chat.
Yeah.
If you can, definitely give us a call down to our CS line.
Yeah, dude. If it's one of ours, for sure, don't hesitate to hit our CS. Get one-on-one support.
Yeah, you've got lifetime tech support on all Skytech PCs. So
Hell yeah.
you can connect to other Wi-Fi's on my hotspot. Okay.
Oh, so it's just that one.
So then that sounds like. Does it work fine when you're connecting to other network sources? Because again, if you can connect to those other sources, then that means it's not the PC, it's what you're trying to connect to that has the issue. Let's see. It's been raining out Hayden's way.
Oh.
I love rain.
Some rain would be nice right now.
Yeah. we don't need a downpour. Anytime it's been dry and then you get a downpour, that's when the floods happen.
Oof. Yeah, maybe not a downpour, but some
Yeah.
sprinkles.
Yeah. Let's have like 3 solid days of a light sprinkle.
Yeah.
I love that.
I could do that. I could work with it.
Okay. So yeah, Quentin's saying that they can play games when they connect to the hotspot. So that definitely sounds like it's something to do with your extender or your it could be the cable. You said you connect to your extender via Ethernet. Check and see maybe while you're messing with things, maybe the cable got disconnected or damaged in some way. On especially some of the cheaper models of cables, if you take a look at where the square connector bit is, and then you have the cable, you can peel those apart and see the smaller internal cables. Those can fray kind of easily on cheaper cables. So definitely check that out. If you have the contact information for whoever's making those devices, you can also get a hold of them. If they were provided by your ISP, definitely get a hold of them instead. Hey, we have power.
We have power, but no fan spin.
Uh-oh.
These controllers could be something else, so.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh, what the?
That's interesting.
Okay, different connector.
Yeah, Hayden says they've had flash flooding all week. Yeah, I know that feel. I live right up against the mountainsides, and while I don't necessarily have to deal with flooding because I'm not right there, one of my closest friends lives a little bit further up the mountainside, and he has to deal with flooding every once in a while. So, so what do you have planned for this weekend?
Hopefully tomorrow might go out with my friends to not like a club, but it's kind of like a club, but it's like goth music.
Oh, okay, like just a musical hangout spot.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, like like a lounge basically.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay,
Should be cool. I don't know if those plans are solidified yet.
Gotcha. Is that Saturday or Sunday?
Tomorrow?
Just tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you got going on Sunday?
I I actually don't know yet. I might go out to eat with my friends, but again,
Or just relax.
or relax. Yeah.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, I'm a very like spontaneous type planner.
Gotcha.
What about you?
Well, tonight I have a D&D game with some friends. So we play online because some of them live across the country.
Oh.
And then tomorrow I have a tournament that I'm going to for one of the tabletop games that I play, the Middle-earth strategy battle game. So if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings and little miniatures and stuff, you know, I do that. It's a fun game. And then on Sunday I have another D&D game.
Nice.
It just
Damn.
everything lined up this weekend for me to have just a crazy busy weekend.
Yeah.
And then Sunday night's meal prep. So
Meal prep?
Yeah,
Alright.
I got a meal prep for the week.
Nice.
Because going out every day sounds fun until you actually do it.
Yeah, until you check
So-
those bank statements.
Yeah, I mean, there's always places that are less expensive than
I guess
others,
it's true.
but you know, it starts hurting you around the middle too.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Huh. In your opinion, what do you think I should check next?
Well.
So I tried the fan that wasn't the first one, just because you know the.
Yeah, because if they're plugged in out of order, they might screw up the the banking.
Yeah, like if the first one's out, it'll get all of them out. Second controller, I mean, they're probably fine.
Yeah, if both controllers are having issues, it's unlikely to be the controller.
Yeah, and then now I plug that into that. Still the same rail though, so I guess like trying another one. I mean, they turn on, just not on.
Yeah, just the fans aren't spinning.
Yeah.
Well, your pump's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
So it's not. Is your pump connected to the same SATA rail?
No.
No.
No. That AIO is completely separate system.
Okay. USB.
No, it's just PWM to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't know. What do you
Do
think?
we want to try a different SATA port on the power supply?
I did, and it's still. You know what? Let me get a different fan actually, just in case.
All right. Troubleshooting is fun.
Yeah.
PCs are fun to work on. I've been doing them for a very long time. It's always great until it stops working. So.
Yeah, you're from CS.
Well, that's how I started here. I hate to actually point out something real quick.
Oh, yeah.
We have a post light on. So what's missing?
Oh.
I can't read the label on that one.
It is.
I don't think that would affect the fan spin.
No, it wouldn't, because this is completely.
Okay.
Okay, so different fans, still same thing. I was just curious.
Okay.
That's interesting.
To answer Hayden's question, yeah, so we saw that red light there. Motherboards have a process called POST, Power on Self-Test, where once it receives power, it's going to check the critical components of the motherboard, primarily CPU, memory, and your graphics card, if installed. It's going to make sure that those are all working correctly in sequence. And then it checks to make sure that your operating system is loading into memory, and that's what the boot light is. So those lights will come on to say, we're testing it, and then they'll turn off to say, test passed. If the lights stay on, that means something is going on. That'll be something for us to check out afterwards. There are a couple of motherboards that leave the boot light on, I think. And I don't know exactly what motherboard that one is, unfortunately. Let's see, ASRock B650M-C.
I don't know if this is one of the ones.
Yeah, I don't think that one is, but we'll definitely have to check it. So, as far as the different colors of lights on a motherboard, if you're talking about those same post indicator lights, some boards do use different colors to help quickly identify which particular light is on or not. Most motherboards, assuming they have them, that are red, though. Red stands out very quickly. Isolated, not working, huh?
Yeah.
So it's not fans.
It's an entire different rail. Entire, I guess I could try the same connection, but I mean.
That is strange.
Something that's heated? I don't know.
Is there a chance that whatever's going on with the post right now isn't sending a signal to the fans?
Do you say that?
No, because you're not
Because this is not
Yeah,
any
because that's not
motherboard.
connected to anything,
yeah,
right?
it's
No, you're
literally
right.
just raw power.
Literally raw power. Those should be spinning right now.
Yeah.
Do those controllers have a fan speed on them, or just
No,
lights?
it's just RGB.
Just lights. Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
Those particular fans only connect to
This controller.
to that controller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find a wild SATA rail to plug into.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Do you think it might be the cable for any particular reason?
Maybe the.
Because that's the only component in that sequence that we haven't really checked.
Well, this was its own cable.
Mm-hmm.
So this, I moved this one back down,
Okay.
and I already tried both of these connectors. Both of these.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you. I'm gonna try to find.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get in your way. I'm just here giving ideas.
I'm saying if you have ideas, I would love to try something.
Troubleshooting is really all about eliminating options until you find whatever the answer is, and kind of imagine it like a tree. You know, if you can eliminate a branch, everything beyond it on that branch, you know, is not the answer. So, let's catch up on some comments real quick. Let's see. Yeah, Hayden, the AIO fans are going to be getting power off of the same element that powers the pump in most cases, so they should be spinning because they're a separate system than the chassis fans. That depends on your AIO. Some of them do tie into the rear controllers, some of them go straight into motherboard, some of them are a little bit more special than that. So, let's see. Did we lick the connectors before we plug it in? No, considering there's 12 volts going through that power supply right now, that would definitely be an unpleasant thing to do. The controller that we're playing with right now is predominantly fan speed splitter, and then it controls the RGB with a button in the back. Sequences through a couple of predetermined options, and then opens it up to motherboard control, so you have software control once you're in Windows. So the fact that the chassis fans aren't spinning, even though the lights are on, could mean either that particular segment of the controller isn't receiving power. One of the things I was asking is if the cable itself was damaged in some way. Maybe it's not sending power along the correct signal, or along the correct cable. You know, he's going to grab a couple of extra parts so we can just plug in and plug out what we need to until we figure out what the problem is. So, yeah, to give an example of that, on the back of this particular system is, let's see, there we go, you should be able to see that in this camera, is this fan splitter. Most companies are using their own proprietary fan splitters these days for RGB and fan control. Some of them are small like this. If you're a Corsair fan like I am, they are kind of huge. So it just depends on what you're doing. So the problem could be there, but we did swap that unit out for a different one.
I have
a chance.
an
Yes.
straight power supply, or like a different power supply. Normal behavior.
Power supply. So that's what I was saying earlier. It might be the SATA rail.
Yeah. Might be the entire, so this.
Mm-hmm.
Both of these cables behave the same. Both of these connectors behave the same.
Okay.
It might be that entire system.
Are those the only SATA connectors
On this
back
power
there?
supply, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that's PCIe, and then
Yeah, this is a semi-modular one.
okay, and that's is that rear one Molex? No, that should be another. Did you try all three?
Oh shoot! Actually, I did not see that one. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So this cable with this fan that I just saw spinning with my own eyes. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. So I think we've narrowed it down to the power supply because I took this little isolated system somewhere else and it worked perfectly fine. So I guess we will find out.
Nope. Power supply.
Power supply issue. It happens.
It does. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
The failure rate of modern components is very slim, but when you build as
Not
many
impossible.
systems as we do, Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
All right, so this PC is done for the most part. It is having a power supply issue, but that's not a problem because that's going to be fixed by the time it gets to you. Yeah, let me get this thing back on. So you can kind of get an idea of what... Did I just turn it off?
What'd you do?
Oh, I was like, what the... Okay, so you can kind of get an idea. The fans are supposed to be spinning. They are receiving power because they're lighting up. However, it seems like this specific power supply has an issue to the SATA rails. We're going to get that all solved. Our other facility obviously has replacement parts.
Do we want to temporarily hook up another
Yeah,
power supply real
that's
quick just to
what I
show
was
that they do actually spin?
Yeah. Let me go get a jumper real quick. Can you?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, so we have another one pulled from the pile of known good parts right there. So we're just going to hook this up real quick. And when he gets back with what he needs, he didn't specify unfortunately, we'll get that hooked up so you can see the fans do in fact spin. Alright, let's check up. Where am I at right here? Okay, so over on YouTube, Vanis is asking a hardware question. Can you pair a 5600X with 6760 XT in game at 1440? Would it bottleneck? So first thing I'll say about bottlenecking is it's less of a problem than you'd think. As long as you have your software and firmware configured. It's been
Friday.
a long week. It's been a long day.
It's Friday.
English hard.
English.
Once you have it configured correctly, you really shouldn't be having any bottleneck issues with specific systems as long as you're not using something super out of date. The 5600X is still, even though it is a couple generations old at this point, still a very capable processor. And the 6760 XT is a very capable graphics card. So I don't think you'll have any issues. You might have to tune down some of your settings at 1440p. That's going to depend on your overall system configuration. Okay, yeah, 6750. I knew what you meant. Still have any issues?
Interesting.
Oh, maybe not. Nope, there they go.
Oh, okay.
It just took them a second.
Alrighty. Okay, so this is what it should look like if, everything went according to plan. That is not a problem, though. We will fix it once it gets to our other facility. Were you... Sorry.
No,
I
that's
didn't mean
okay.
to interrupt.
No, that's okay. Yeah, the other it's got to go back to the other facility to get Windows put on it and all the settings
Drivers and
done,
stuff.
all the drivers and everything.
We will, of course, replace the power supply with a part that works. And yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Things happen.
It does. To finish Vanis's question, again, you might have to turn down some of the settings on certain really high-end games. You should be fine at least medium settings on 1440. So one of the big things that'll be a help to make that look good, as long as you can run at about 120 frames per second on your monitor with that setup, you should be good to go. I know a lot of people will talk about I can get 240, 260 or higher frames per second, and most people can't see anything above 140, 160. So I know I can't, but I'm old.
Yeah, my eyesight's not too great, so I can't imagine it's too high either. I heard specific occupations like fighter jet pilots could see crazy frames.
Well, so part of their onboarding process is figuring out how good their eyesight is. Because while they have technology to help them, you still have to be able to see your target or another plane or obstructions or whatever from miles away in midair. Yeah. And sometimes through clouds and stormy weather or anything like that, especially on a military plane. So those folks are crazy.
Yeah.
And they get disqualified pretty often if they have medical issues that can affect their eyesight or, their ability to, keep cool under G-forces and things like that. So,
hey, random clapping.
Clapping. Oh, hey, yay, clapping.
Well, yeah, folks. I think that's all for us today. it kind of, you know, it got there 99%. But yeah, so we're gonna take this back. We're gonna fix everything, and you know, just pretend that it all turned on together all at once. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. That is it for us today. A short little stream. We will be back next week, most likely Wednesday. And yeah. Anything else?
Yeah. Oh, what I was just gonna say is make sure you're following us on social media so you can get those if you're
too good at
not.
this.
And for anybody who has any leftover questions, if you want to jump on Discord, I know myself and a lot of the volunteers are always on Discord. It might take a little bit for us to get to you, especially if we're having busy weekends like we are. But for things like rating a PC parts pickers list, that'll definitely be something for the Discord channel or for our official Reddit, which is r/Skytech Gaming official, I believe.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Nice.
So, alrighty, I think that's it.
Yep, I think so too. Y'all, I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.
All right.
Bye.
See everyone later. All right, what button do you click?
It's behind the.
All right.
It is right here. Stop streaming.
That one. There we go.
And then I think it's this one. Yeah, for the vertical. Cool.
Cool.
Damn, dude, good shit. You were good at this.
Yeah.
Parts.
My biggest nervous aspect of this is if I'm asked a tech question I can't answer.
Oh yeah.
And at that
All
point,
been there.
it's talk to CS, give us an email, something like that. So that came from Kelsey. So yeah, I don't mind filling in.
No, dude, you're balling at this for real. Oop.
Ryan says I should stream games, and that he would be my content manager if I did.
Dang. Have you ever had an interest in streaming? I feel like
I've tried it before.
Okay.
I had a YouTube channel, and I live streamed, and then I also did Let's Plays, so it's just pre-recorded.
Oh hell yeah! What games?
Primarily for Orcs Must Die and Battletech. And then that unfortunately ended about 4 or 5 months into the procedure. So
What happened?
I just
Lost interest?
not that I lost interest, I lost time.
Oh.
And I wasn't getting as much immediate reaction as I thought I should, but I know better now. This was 10 years ago.
An overnight star.
No, not overnight star, but like when a video is 4 months old and you've got 6 views.
Oh, ouch! That hurts.
Yeah.
It's
It's like, why am I doing this?
Yeah. The effort I could see what.
What the hell graphics card did they pick? A 4060? I thought big chassis for just a 4060.
Yeah, bro. Some of these customers pop off.
7900X with a 4060.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean,
Maybe-
you gotta do eyes. Yeah.
Maybe they needed to order it now and they know that the graphics card's pretty easy to upgrade.
Yeah, I would hope so.
I'd rather have like a 7600 or a 7700 and then bump up that graphics card a bit.
The kind of shitty part is just like they'll come in here or like people will come in and like comment and then we're just like
Yeah, they're like, yeah, how's my build?
yeah, they even or like people will come in and like shit on like why did you guys configure it like this, and it's like
This is what the customer
yeah, it's with the customer and like but we don't want to like throw them under the bus either, so it's like maybe they needed it for probably I don't know.
So what maybe this is a workstation PC that doesn't need a huge graphics card.
Yeah, exactly.
So they might be doing something that uses more CPU load than GPU load. So there's all sorts of ways.
Try to find logic or like something.
Yeah, and you're right. The important part is not shitting on anybody. So. I know.
It's like, damn, dog, we didn't do them any favors.
No. I don't think there are any 3-blower 4060s, yeah? Just the 4060 Ti 16 gig?
I think so.
I think that's a 3-blower.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want that off or on?
Here it is. I'm trying to find where this fell off.
Oh, gotcha.
These, like, come off, like, so easily.
Yeah. In my first week here, when I was doing RMA training, they had me recase into Prism 3.
Oh my god, they hated you.
They did, because cable management on that chassis is a pain.
Dude, it's so annoying. And I don't like the little...
Yeah. So it's a gorgeous chassis, but
Yeah.
they needed it done, and Ray was testing me. So, and apparently I passed.
I mean, yeah, if you made it all the way up into here, I'm sure you did pretty well.
Sure. Well, he kicked me out after a week.
I mean, don't they do that to all the CS agents?
No.
What?
I mean, they don't. Okay, so first of all, they don't give that RMA training to everyone. Daniel the Younger never did it, and Tim never did it. So I don't know if that was just a sign of the times or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then when Dakota and Rainey were doing it,
did, right?
they were there for a while. Rainey was there for about 3 weeks. Dakota was there for about 4 weeks.
Dang.
So, Ray basically said, "Hey, I'm supposed to do this test," and he sat me down and was like, "What are these parts? What do they do?" And it's like, these are basic computer components, dude. It's like, yeah, just answer the questions. Okay. Yeah, get out of here. Report to Exercise on Monday.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
You graduated earlier. They didn't kick you out.
I've been building PCs for 20 years.
God damn.
So I built my first from recycled parts when I was 14.
Oh shit.
So
Good shit.
and that was 21 years ago. So
Ribbon cable world.
yeah, I had to deal with like Molex and IDE
oh my god.
ports instead of PCI or PCIe. So what else do you do to shut all this down?
Oh shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm in like Friday brain, so like I come and go and then.
Yeah.